Hollow Knight is a spectacular Metroidvania game. I have played it before, as you can see. We don't need these anymore, do we? We're going to clear all these saves. If I ever play this again, we're doing it from a fresh start. Now, there are a lot of things that you can do in this game that I find fun that I don't know would be good for a streamed playthrough. Think you'll go for the Trial of the Fool on stream? Yeah, of course, Wolfgar. How bad do you think I am that I'm not going to go for the fucking Trial of the Fool? What I'm concerned about... what I'm concerned about is the latest expansion. Non-authority with the $5. Good to know my house isn't the only one with a dumb baby who puts other dumb babies in bags. Mine is only 5 years old, though. Ah, gotcha. Well, Artemy is 6 months old, or less, and I am 25 years old. So we've got, you know, a little bit of a dissonance there in regards to one's age. And Sake Tanuki with the $5. Artemy just had a light snack. True! Really, though, we are worried. Hopefully he didn't swallow anything. Folks, Hollow Knight... Yeah, I figured non-authority. Folks, Hollow Knight is just a phenomenal game. Once we get the actual game booted up here, I'll make sure all the UI is in the right place. Atlas, that's tomorrow. In Hollow Knight, you play as a little bug, little baby, pictured here. In fact, a little baby, beautiful little baby, and they're just trying to figure stuff out. They're just trying to wander the world, figuring stuff out. This game is basically Dark Souls, but 2D. Thorned Rose with the very generous $10. Thank you. My summed up research on grooming gangs. In case Sargon brings it up. Discussion is decent, too. Oh, interesting. Saving me some effort then, huh, Thorned Rose? Let me give it a look. I actually quite appreciate that. Let's see. Hollow Knight is a Metroidvania. That is to say, it is a game which adopts characteristics of both the Metroid games and Castlevania, where you play as a beautiful little bug with a sword that is called a nail, and you collect currency, and you run around and hit stuff. I have played Hollow Knight several times before, but there is content that I have never done before in Hollow Knight. I do not have a flawless memory. In fact, my memory is pretty trash, so there's probably going to be some stuff that I forget and have to go over. I'm not sure how much of Hollow Knight I'm going to do. We are, at the very least, going to be beating the true final boss of the game, in addition to most of the expansion bosses. But there are some pieces of content that are very difficult and will take... even me quite a bit of time to beat. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Thank you. Have you ever played Ori and the Blind Forest? Can you tell Titlepunk Roller Girl and Loopy Jackal that they're totally socialist for each other? They are. I mean, they're literally like already, you know, cooming all over each other. So I think in that sense, they know what they are. I have played about half of Ori and the Blind Forest. I didn't enjoy it very much. To be perfectly honest. It just, the combat, the gameplay just didn't feel good. Oh, we'll be doing Path of Pain. No need to worry about that. Is this played with a keyboard or controller? It can be played with either, but a controller is highly preferred. The first time I played this game, I was poor as sin and couldn't afford a controller. The only time I was ever able to play it was when I was over at a friend's house because she had a PS4 controller. I could click in. Why do you already have a soul heart? Because I'm very good at the game. Yup. There's already somebody who wants to debate me? Good lord. Anyway, if anyone has any questions about the game, please ask. This game is like Dark Souls in the sense that there's this deep, convoluted lore that you learn through item descriptions and by interacting with cryptid characters that stand about the remains of a desiccated civilization. So we're not going to get much in the way of direct lore input from the game. Vaush, Pogo on the spikes, and get the charm. We'll get there eventually. We'll have to go back there. You should get Fury of the Fallen before you leave. I forgot. Shut up. Also, I never use Fury of the Fallen anyway. Up. That's right, it's up. It is Posadas John.
Madaula.
Madaula. Look, it's Old Bug. He says that stuff is not looking good down below. Count Weebula, go ahead, read the manga. Oh, Sake Tanuki with the $5. Thank you. Razrun Vulcanaz, I would say that Hollow Knight is a nearly perfect game. Hollow Knight is a phenomenal game. Look at this little game. Look at it. Sophie Snow with $5. Important question. Who is the best has-been? I like the princess. I think she's cute. She and her girlfriend are cute. I like the princess. I like earnest optimism. Look at this cute little bug. Look, he looks up. He looks down. Yes, Somniostatic, I have. Please don't skip the dialogue. Okay, I'll even do voices. How's the audio balance sounding to you? Have I played any Binding of Isaac? I have hundreds of hours in Binding of Isaac, and I've 1,000,000% of that game. I've gotten the achievement 1,000,000%. Look! It is the old grub father. But yeah, it's a Metroidvania game. Now, how much compression is YouTube doing? I know that YouTube's compression made Dark Souls look pretty gross. How does this game look? It probably doesn't look as good as it could on my monitor, but hopefully it looks better than what YouTube was doing to Dark Souls. What's your opinion of Undertale? I like Undertale. It's not bad. This looks perfect. Looks pretty good. Okay, sick! I had a feeling it would lead to less compression because this game is obviously, you know, there's less in the way of particle effects and there isn't 3D camera rotation. Oh no. Flowery Jane with the tier 1 sub. Do you hear about a bunch of people having a shit fit over this Bad Bunny clip? The outrage is really stupid. Yes, I've seen this. Fucking Critical did a fucking 3 million view video on it. Yes, this game was made by a very small team. This is, in my opinion, one of the best games ever made. I would rate this more highly than even possibly Dark Souls 3. A Jew for you with a 730. Thank you very much. Happy Roe v. Wade Day, Voosh. Thank you. Happy Roe v. Wade Day to you too, comrade. That is very, very kind of you. Hey! Hey! Map Man! This man provides us the ability to have maps charted out of each of the game's areas, of which there are many. I see my camera's cutting some stuff off. Here, hold on. Bottom right's better then? We'll go with bottom right then. I have a fondness for exploring... Wait, what voice for this man? I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding a way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yes. And there we go. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not a head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass for my wife, Iselda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtnath, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. I feel like this is a mix of Deckard Cain and Sean Connery. Okay, how do you open map? It's not that. It's this. There we go. See, look! Now we've got a little map, see? And a lot of this game, at least before you have the right charm, is intuiting where you are based on context clues. We know we're in the bottom left right now because this portion of the map has this guy's little face. Nice, funny red original. No, stop handing DJs. I have not finished that DLC. Sake Tanuki, the $5 lost. Why Dems have to keep using this We Save Road line. Current abortion table Planned Parenthood versus KC seems unacceptable under pro tour standard. Roe versus Wade is not a good precedent for defending abortion rights in this country. We need something better. It's not enough. Ah, get me in. No. No. Give me the juice. Got ourselves a little arena. Anyway, yeah, we're probably going to, at least for a short time, see a bit of a retraction in terms of abortion rights for a while. Constitutional amendment? Yeah, abortion might be so important it needs to be protected via constitutional amendment. Roe versus Wade is just not enough. Go team. Will you read the lore tabs as well? Maybe. I'll have to think about it. Somnio with $5. My dad's visiting Granddad's funeral at Arlington Cemetery. My father was a SEAL. My granddad was a famous Navy general. I've been watching Fox News all day and want to blow my brains out. Yeah, that's why I stay away from extended visits with my, you know, larger family. All military, all Fox News. You know how it is. My pleasure, Top Shelf Tools. And Sake Tanuki with the $5 kind of feels like defending DACA when it still costs them $500 every 2 years and puts them on the list of government claims to destroy. Dreamers deserve a Dream Act. Yeah. There are many of the advantages we enjoy in this country, many of the advancements that we have made in regards to our society, our civic structure, are very fragile, and they can be taken away from us at the behest of certain people. All right, well, let's talk about it then. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, so first of all, on one hand, that's bad optics. Obviously, it doesn't look great. There are less obnoxious ways to get across the same basic sentiment. On the other hand, Bad Bunny was joking, or at least she kind of was. See, she does this a lot. She does this, like, a lot, where she'll, like, really flip off at chat. And it's not always a joke. And that makes it look pretty bad. She's kind of memeing. She's, like, half memeing, half not memeing. On the other hand, she does, to an extent, have a point. Now, I am very, very well compensated for my labor, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm not going to complain, ever. I may occasionally ask for subs or donations. I apologize for nothing. But I personally am well compensated, thanks in large part to you know, your generosity. And but at the same time, like, this is Bad Bunny's job. It's my job as well. Sometimes it can be really frustrating when people are enjoying your content enough to watch, but they won't compensate you for it. Does that mean you should yell at them? Well, I mean, you probably shouldn't yell at them, you know, but I understand the sentiment of the frustration. In my opinion, Bad Bunny has a bad habit with this. Do people owe anything? Well, it's not a matter of owe. It's a matter of, you know, it's a matter of conflicting priorities. So, it's Bad Bunny's prerogative, one way or another, you know, no getting around it. It's Bad Bunny's prerogative to make money off her streams. That's her job. There's nothing wrong with her wanting to make money off her streams. And on the other hand, there's nothing wrong. Don't worry about the secrets, guys. We're going to go over this area again soon. I'm just doing, we're going to clear the boss. And then go back around. Also, I haven't played in a little while. Fuck you. Whoop! Look at this little baby. Have you ever asked for donos? I've only asked for donos once or twice. Both of those times were pretty, like, ironic. But the only reason that I can get away with not asking that much is because I make so much. You guys are really generous to me. No! Look at this baby. We're interrupting their sleep. Hey, chill out. Chill out. Chill out! I did that. That was on purpose, guys. Alright. We're playing seriously. Fuck you. Nice. Go team. Now, I don't know what Bad Bunny makes. Oh yeah, sometimes after a big debate when I'm really tired, I'll say like, alright guys, listen up. Fucking donate. I deserve it. I suffered through that for you. I did it for you, chat. You know, fucking donate. I've done that before, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Whenever I ask for donations, I try to couch it in a deliberate sort of veneer of irony that makes it difficult to interpret as like entitlement, because accusations of entitlement can like really ruin an independent content creator. That can be really destructive to them. Being accused of entitlement will cause your fan base to doubt the legitimacy of their supporting you, which can be really destructive to your long-term, you know, financial stability. And Bad Bunny is getting way too much shit. Bad Bunny is getting way too much shit for this. Bad Bunny, Critical made a video on her that has like 3 fucking million views. 3 million views. For a Twitch streamer who gets like 400, 500 viewers, that's like an insanely disproportionate amount of hatred. She's been getting death threats. She's been getting dox attempts. Moose Sapper with the $5. Hey chat, who poor as fuck but scrapes up $5 buccarinos for Vaush Magosh's Praxis gang here? Also trans rights. Don't give me money if you're fucking poor, dipshit. I'm refunding that dono, if I can remember who gave it to me, okay? Fuck you. Woo! 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 Baby! Oh no, that's okay, Traxian X. If I'm, Traxian X, if I'm going to be debating anyone today, it'll be later, and it'll probably be a conservative-leaning person. I didn't even see the fucking spikes there, hello. Wax Newman, the Hunter convo went phenomenally, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I saw that silence. Now, the person who got mistaken for Bad Bunny and got harassed a bunch has also been mean to me in the past, so you see we have a bit of a conflict of interest here. Whoop! Hey! Chill! Thank you. Anyway, so on one hand, I don't think Bad Bunny is wrong with regards to it's important to support content creators you enjoy. I think that's pretty fucking important. I stand by that, you know, sort of conceptually. It's how we make our living. But on the other hand, Bad Bunny does have a tendency to rage out at her audience, which I find to be pretty off-putting, and that the degree to which she was joking in that clip specifically is really difficult to interpret, and it leads to people making the worst possible interpretation charitability-wise. DJ Zeradov with the $5. Thank you. I'm sorry I missed the Hunter Avalon stream. Will you be releasing it to YouTube in the near future? Anyways, I hope that Hollow Knight is going well so far. Yeah. DJ Zeradov, of course I'll be releasing it. I would never leave that content on the table. You Rage 2, don't be disingenuous. No, whoa. When I said rage, I clearly mean that in the context of raging out because I'm not getting enough donos. Not raging out at chat because you fucking plebeians don't agree with my enlightened zoophile takes, okay? Very different, you know, context-wise. Hey, bro moment. What's the ultimate goal of the game? Oh, comrade, this is a highly structured game. Do not worry. We will not be lacking in content, my friend. So what we're doing right now, or what I'm doing, is I'm feeling around to try and find... Woo! Big boy! Ow! This guy does 2 hits of damage with his attacks. I forgot. Whoop! 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 Ow. Okay. Can we chill? I'm being a little cocky here. I'm being a little cocky here for the benefit of my fucking streaming audience. Oh, wait, we can't dodge that when we can't jump. Oh! Hey, I forgot about that one. Thanks for knocking the wall clear, buddy. Yeah, Ellie Rogers 12. I'll probably play Metroid Prime one day. Shadow Labries, I need to make a video on this. I get asked every single day any tips on like making a channel, you know? I have played Metroid Prime, yes. Am I gonna do the Grim Troop? Yes, of course. In good time. I'm probably not gonna do any crazy challenge runs, like not getting all the nail upgrades or anything like that. I don't even remember where I am right now. Wait, is this the boss arena? This is the boss arena, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this is the boss arena. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Even more brainworms. This person has definitely got me blocked. I recognize this page 88. Oh, no, wait, no. Oh, no, never mind. This is the bitch! What the fuck are you talking about? Is she having a fucking stroke? What the fuck is she talking about? 780 trillion working hours later, the patriarchs say, yeah, the patriarchs want Bernie Sanders in power. That's right. All the fucking multi-billionaire cigar smoking, like shadow lit, you know, oligarchs sitting in the fucking back rooms of Washington, secretly conspiring to keep women down by voting in Bernie fucking Sanders. Jesus fucking Christ, this what? God, fuck, the depths of degeneracy of the liberal feminists are unfathomable to me. This is the boss of the first area. Everything will get more structured soon. Whoop! Hey, chill! Look! Baby! YNX Karo Z with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. Pee-pee poopy butt fart. Pfft, lol. That's true. That is true, comrade. Thank you. Oh, we're in for it now. Okay, cool. You want to know the lore of this boss? This was just a little fucking maggot grub. But he was like, I want to be strong to defend my people. I'll assume the power and the armor of a knight. But he couldn't cut it. For as powerful as the knight's armor was, he was but a grub. Why is this game so fucking cute? Because this game's fucking sick. Hey, whoa! I looked away for a second. Goodbye! What? We're going to phase 4? Oh, there we go, I forgot. Goodbye! So, Bernie told me my tits were too big, and when I said, wow, rude, he was like, yeah, okay, thanks. fool. Goodbye. Look at this little baby. What are your thoughts on the label bi lesbian? I'll get to this in a second. Cronenberg with the very generous $10. Have you ever considered brewing beer? You've mentioned doing a cooking stream, but brewing might be better for streaming. I've been doing it for a few years and could help if you're interested. Well, the problem, comrade, is that, for one, admittedly, I have no interest in brewing. And for two, I am alcohol intolerant. I can't drink. So I wouldn't even be able to, like, sample the things I consume. I appreciate your offer, your interest, and your suggestion, but I'm afraid that that is utterly out of the question for me in particular. Okay, so about the bi-lesbian thing, I'm just going to be perfectly frank about this. I understand that there is value in subverting traditional gender expectations by playing around with words and their meanings. However, I have to advocate complex ideas very often to low IQ people, such as yourselves in chat, and I do not like it when people fuck with simple definitions in some bland, cheap attempt to subvert them. It's very boring to me. I don't find it interesting. Bi-lesbian, to me a lesbian means a woman who likes a woman. If you don't like the limitations on that term, then hey, I don't like gender too, sister. Okay? Or brother. Or whatever. I'm also not a big fan of it. You know, myself. The fact of the matter is, terms of sexual attraction that require you to take count of your gender are really dumb. Like, gay. Gay just means when you like your own gender. But does gay mean not straight? What if you're non-binary assigned male at birth and you like guys? Does that make you gay? Well, no, because that's not a guy with a guy. It's not same-sex attraction, right? But most would say gay there. It all means... The point is that none of it means anything, and it's all fucking stupid. Just like who you like. None of these words have consistent definitions. But bi women are attracted to women? Yes, but bi women are also attracted to things that aren't women. Unless you want to say that lesbian means woman attracted to woman, but can also be attracted to other people, which is not a definition I have heard people use, but you know, whatever. Fucking... Hey. Hey! Hey! Cut it out! Where's the sleepy piss cat mascot today? I just showed him off like 20 minutes ago. What do you want from me? Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, as long as you're not attracted to women, you're fine. You know, that's the moral clear. As long as you don't give women the time of day, you know, you're fine. You dandy. I've been watching. I finally went ahead. Boop, boop, boop. I finally went ahead and emailed the Chapo Trap House guys today, so I look forward to being rejected. You know, that'll be fun. People say pansexuals don't exist because it's the same as being bisexual. People also say, when I fuck their throats. What do you want? Sake Tanuki with the $5. Vagoober on Vagoober sounds so much better unless it's said by Jesse Peter memes. Yeah, but I can see why that would make some people upset though, right? Because they want the Vagoober on Vagoober label, but they don't have a Vagoober. You know how it is. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta do a voodoo accent for this guy. What would that be, like Jamaican? Oh, there you are. I was watching over you while you slept. I must have slipped away myself. I woke up and found you disappeared. You are a surprising one. Actually, I wanted to ask a small favor of you. You see, there is a certain creature lurking just above us in the heart of the temple. It's not racist, you fucking idiots. Jesus Christ, you people. The world is just full of broken glass. I just have to step on my tiptoes the whole time. Fuck you. This is French. Where do you think the Jamaican accent came from? No, but it's cringy? I'm just doing voices! Jesus Christ, you people! Oh? Well, yet another surprise. You've slain that creature before I even asked. I scarcely deserve such a friend as you. You're a marvel. I don't know how to do the ho ho ho. Sure you don't mean Creole? Listen, am I a fucking anthropologist? Am I a fucking historian? Or am I a fucking professional video gamer? Hey, if I keep getting complaining, we're not doing voices. You pro voicers in chat better go hard on defending my voice memes, okay? Or else you're all losing them. It'll all be gone in an instant. And you'll miss those, days too, you know. You'll think like, oh man, oh geez, oh man. You know, Vaush's Jamaican accent really wasn't that bad and racist. The only Jamaican accent I care about is the one of the trolls in World of Warcraft, okay? That's the only one I give a shit about. Who remembers from, what was it? Battle for Azeroth, the one, what was the one trailer cinematic? It was the guy making the deal with the Loa. Remember? Does anyone remember that? You know? Well, it is a surprise. You're looking pretty good, Your Majesty. So, why have you come to see me? You know? I need your aid. That one? You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what that one? You know what I'm talking about. Look! Look! This house has glasses! Like the map maker. Beautiful. Remember that Dodry old map maker? Look at his fat ass wife. Look at this thick ass, caked out, fucking big booty bug bitch. Oh shit. And she's got a cute voice, listen.
Bapanada.
How do we do? We do like a disinterested voice? Because she clearly is disinterested. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise. He's headed down below. He'll pop back up occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. Not much interested in retail myself. Now, let's see what's here for me to sell. Move the cam back down. I'm not going to keep moving the cam back down. I am doing the voices. Okay? Kyle crashing hard with the $5. I like the voice. Still gonna cancel you, though. That's fair. That's fair. That's reasonable, you know. The quill allows us to update maps. The wayward compass will point to our location, which I'll be using because I'm lazy and don't want to navigate. And the bench pin will point out where benches are in the map. The cocoon pin is basically useless, but we'll give it a look anyway. The vendor pin is also basically useless. And the hot spring pin. And there we go. Oh, I know, Hydrono. I don't go over all donations immediately. Now, how do I... How do I... Oh, I remember this! Wait, hold on. Where's the key bindings? Controller... Yeah, but my, back button isn't mapped to the inventory. Why is that? It says it is here, but it's not. I know this button works. Because I used it in Dark Souls. Weird. Well, I can just use my keyboard. We'll go with that. Nice. Why? Damn. No wonder Biden is so popular in the black community with fucking hip-hop beats like that. Jesus. And now we have a real map. Don't worry, Hyena. There are handsome boy bugs as well. Nice! Yes, Count Weebula. They are. Thoughts on the new plague? I don't care. At all. Here, let's go around. Let's do a loop-de-loop, huh? Alright, Hyena. Also, Hyena, it's not my fault if they give the female bugs in this game cute little ooh, fwa voice sound effects, but then all the guys sound like It's not my fault if the designers did that, okay? It's not my fault that the fucking bug girl up top goes ooh, It's not my fault that when you talk to the bug girl, she goes, I'm coming! But then when you talk to the map husband, who looks like a little snooty fucking mosquito thing, he just hums. He just does a little hum, you know? Too bad you're a coward who doesn't like growls. Hey, if you want to fuck bugs, that's your prerogative, okay? No sexualizing Hollow Knight, guys. The Hollow Knight, the one we're playing as, wink wink to the people who've actually played this game. Because this thing we're playing as is like 3. Hey! Chill! Yo. Oh, Coral deserves to be sexualized. There's no denying that. You want to fuck the girl voice bugs too? Fuck you, Vaush. I don't think any of them are hot. They're chibis. What? That bug up there had a fat fucking ass. Hey, chat. My dumbass fucking girlfriend doesn't think Bapanada is hot. What the fuck is... What's up with that? What's up with that? See, she has a nice voice, but because she looks like a little pill bug. Oh, hello again. Are you still running around? Why not join me down here? There's plenty of wealth in these rocks for anyone willing to put just a little bit of work in. Those crystals out there are worth a fair bit, but I have a feeling that there's something even more valuable hidden just a bit deeper in. I can almost smell it. You're welcome to join me. There's enough for the both of us. Or if you don't feel like digging, you can just sit and sing with me. Wait, why are we cringing at me? I'm just doing like a little girly voice. What the fuck do you want from me? You know what? No voices. Nope. I'm sorry. Nope. No voices. Chat doesn't deserve it. Sorry. I'm not a fucking voice actor. I'm putting my heart out there. I'm putting my fucking feelings on the line when I do voice acting. I don't have any fucking training. I've got one voice, and it's mine, and everything else is a rough facsimile. Alright, I'll keep doing the voices, but only if we can get a 10 times hug. 10 times hug. Okay, okay. I'm actually really surprised you guys were able to get a 10 times hug. Two 10 times hugs. Yeah, cool. Hug might be my favorite emote in this godforsaken... Oh, I remember this. Okay, so normally the way you get this grub is after you have the dash or the double jump or whatever. Oh, did I already kill the flying thing? God damn it. Red Eye Sam with the $5. Vaush, fucking I'm not voice acting for chat anymore. Me, would a Scooby snack change your mind? No, actually, having tried once dog food, I can definitively say that people who actually enjoy that shit are disgusting. Oh, there you are. Right. Okay, guys, look. This is my Hollow Knight big brain moment. See? We lead the enemy over there. Nope. Needs to be in the right place. Needs to be in the right place. Yes! Fuck! Ah, we missed the shot. Here, come over here, bucko. Lead him over. Lead him over. Come on. Scooby Skacks are not dog food? But then what the fuck are they? Why did you eat dog food? Everyone tries dog food at some point. Dude, can you actually fucking get over here and stay over here? Yeah, we need critical role level voice acting chops. Okay, wait, we need to get you over here, and then you need to overshoot. Yeah. Fucking chill. You're not chilling. There we go. Come on. Come on, baby. Fuck! Ah! Juan Sean with the $5. Thank you. Hollow Knight Game of the Decade. Also, very important issue I see a lot of leftists not addressing online. Are trees real? It seems like most people don't understand NASA's plan here. Ah! You made me take damage. Are trees real? Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know anymore. You know, it's something they taught me not to question, and now that you've sort of brought it to the forefront of my consciousness, I'm really considering. Ah, it was so close. Yeah, has anyone here ever actually seen a tree? Damn it! We got this. I want to do it right now. As a horticulturist, trees are real, Vaush? Well, sure, and NASA would say the Earth is round. But given your professional credentials, I think it's fair to say that you have a pretty substantial, you know, monetary bias. Burn the pigs, the $5. Thank you! No political violence arena, please. There's a guy on our YouTube chat getting progressively more spammy and ragey, insulting hyena, demanding you debate him, etc. Is it C-Space? I'll check in a second, but there's like a 98% chance this person is C-Space. Yes! Chris Bartolini, if you want to debate, get in the Discord Voice Collins channel. I'll be checking it in 2 minutes. If you're not there, I will forget about you immediately, because you are not that important. Ravenheart with the $10. Thank you. That's really generous of you. Hey, Vaush, what do you think the 2024 election will be if Trump wins against the non-Bernie candidate? Oh, man. Well, Bernie will be too old to run in 2024. That is, if he's even alive then. That's just a fact. So with that in mind, Man, I don't know. Pete Buttigieg might be on the up and up. Same with Warren. I don't know. It feels like the future is very uncertain because it feels like populism is the way forward. Sake Tanuki at the $5, although not C-Space does sound like C-Space does sound like Nazi space. Yeah, that's true. What a funny coincidence that is. Folks, we'll be coming back to this area soon, but for right now, we are going to Greenpath. Look at this. Look at how pretty this game is. This game was made by such a small team of people. Look. And now we change areas, and this is something that I really appreciate. I think this is very important in Metroidvanias and just in games with different areas in general, to make the areas feel different. You know? Like, look at this. Oh, and the music. Look at that. This is one of the things World of Warcraft did incredibly well. Incredibly well. In World of... I could go through... Actually, wait. Does anyone know if the... Wait. This would be a lot of fun for me. Does anyone in chat know if there is a poll or a test online that takes random screenshots of each World of Warcraft zone, and you have to say which one is which? If there's there has to be a test like that. If there is, there's like 100 zones in World of Warcraft. I bet I could do pretty okay in it. I haven't seen any of the Battle for Azeroth zones, and I didn't see much of the Cataclysm zones, but that would be a really fucking sick thing. You know? Like Westfall, Elwyn Forest would be super fucking easy, obviously. You know, Guild Wars 2 does better with zones. Oh shit! That's my little fun time box in the future. Alright. Green path. Green path. Hey, well, I look away at chat for a second. A bibbidi-bobbidi. Hydrono, we've been keeping up with Keep Your Hands Off Isoken. It's been really fun. As an artist, I like it quite a bit. I'm trying to draw more. Often find I don't have the time anymore. Are they withering? No, they just had their stomach torn apart. And yes, that is a Mark shirt. Whoop. We don't have the map for this area, so we can't see shit. No! Good. I'll get you yet. Feels so nice to be playing this game again. No, Daddy Pinko, I don't do, like, canvassing stuff. I'm not very good at it. It's not where my skills lie. Fuck you. Have you played Hollow Knight before? Yes, several times. No first playthrough experience for you guys, I'm afraid. That'll be if I play Bloodborne. God damn it. If you played this game before, what's your favorite zone? The Abyss. Is Hornet made of void? I don't know. Wait for Silk Song. Uh-oh. Can I... Hyena, can I read this text out loud? I'm reading it anyway. So, you know, I tried to get the dude on to debate, but all he did was call me a whale, said you're chest puffing, and kept saying I was going to die of obesity, so I told him when he dies nobody is going to care, and then I banned him. He was clearly not interested in actual debate. Why are they all the same? So boring. Truest shit I've heard all day. Truest shit I've heard all day. Speaking of the people who are all the same, Nick Fuentes put out a video today of me. It was like a 5-minute stream segment, same as what I do, basically. Paul Resendez, the $5. Thank you. Is circumcision based or pure ideology? I was never circumcised by missing out, I think. No, you're not. Circumcision is pretty disgusting. To take the bodily autonomy away from, like, young kids like that, it's pretty fucked up. Enjoy your foreskin and statistically higher level of penile sensitivity, my friend. But it's not like a huge deal if you're circumcised. Like, it's not gonna fucking kill you, you know? Anyway, speaking of, Nick Fuentes put out a video segment about me, and he spent like half of it just like talking about my ears. It was really weird. He was like, and what's with this guy's ear? Like, look, like, have you seen what's wrong with this guy's ear? Like, look at his ear. It was really strange. Like, not even calling me like a commie or a pedophile or anything. He was just talking about my fucking ears, you know? I like your ears? Well, thank you. I don't. They're quite painful. Hey, whoa! Can we fucking chill? I forget there's spikes down there. Is forgetting a crime? Chat, I ask you, is forgetting a crime? The answer is no. Maybe the trans anarchist. I've got a pretty strong like content farm going right now. I don't know how much I want to fuck with that system. Whoop. Goodbye, little babies. How is everyone doing today? What's on everyone's mind? Yeah, if only I had cat ears, then Nick would like it. What's wrong with his ears? They're human ears, and they're on either side of his head on stuff instead of being on top of his head and furry and very large. That's not based at all, friends. Ah, shit. I gotta stop just... You should never just blindly jump in green path, because 30% of the time you're going to land in acid. Hey! Why did I do that? Okay, we gotta fucking chill. That's not chilling. That's... I'm being very, careless. Alan Hannigan with the $5. Imagine trying to obfuscate your love of cat boys by commenting on the physical attractiveness of man. Yeah, that's all Nick has nowadays, you know? He's in a desperate effort to, convince his audience that he's not secretly a homosexual. He has to, complain about men's physical appearances nonstop. It's pretty good. It's a good, I guess, strategy? We'll see how it plays out. Chompy boy. Yeah, Quirk Quartz. Is that why your name is Quirk Quartz? Because Quirk, like Boku no Hero Academia? Sir Prenegande, we will do all the difficult content we can stomach and more. What's the orange stuff? That is an excellent question. The orange stuff is an infection that has carried its way through the minds and bodies of the bugs of this ancient kingdom. Most of the enemies we attack will have that orange stuff come out of them, but some of them will not. The ones that do not still have their minds. It's a lot like Halloween in Dark Souls. Vaush the Chuds would like to point out that you are autistic and I am fat, and those are moral failures on our part while they throat cock and rape children. Yeah, I can't help because of the absolute degeneracy of these people, and that every time I get like a YouTube comment from like a Nazi or something where they call me fat, or like a Twitter message about the JQ or something, I can't help but imagine that they typed it out like arm deep up a 12-year-old. You know what I mean? Like they're heavily compensating and they know it. You know what I mean? Mito, yeah, good. These are great games to be into. Derwanian Realism with the $2. Gotta work at 4 AM. Love the stream. Night, comrade. Have a good night, comrade. Hope work is tolerable. You never kill them quick enough. Not off base nail upgrades, anyway. Is this doable at our current fucking upgrade level? No, it is not. We need the dash. We're getting the dash soon, though. And we'll go to the stag stations soon, Dante Thorn. Gimme. Cute little babies. Seeing game art like this reminds me that you don't need hyper-complicated, you know, intricate, high-fidelity art detail to make things look really, really nice. Everything in this game is very simple looking, though the backgrounds are very complex and painterly. Or with $1, Hypers in chat if anyone is excited for the Isle recoded. Yeah, sure. Load it up, everyone. Fix that one later. There we go. Some kids at school have a problem that I'm trans. What do I do? If people have a problem with your identity, the only thing you should say to them is, fuck off, let me live my life how I want. Intricate arguments for the validity of your identity usually don't convince people who have already moved to the stage where they feel comfortable bullying people in person. You know? You're not gonna lay out gender theory to them and they're gonna be like, oh, you're right, wow, never mind, you're not gross, you know? So I would suggest confidence over rhetoric. Yeah, just make them trans too. Yeah, Comrade Cool Cat. They can't reconcile it. It's the degeneracy, like, whirlpool, where alt-right is simultaneously fucking obsessed with black cock, and also obsessed with blaming the Jews for their obsession with black cock. Vaush, how do you not find it immoral to chemically alter a child before they reach adulthood? Wait, what are you talking about? You think you shouldn't be able to give your kid insulin if they're diabetic? OG sin? Should we just, like, let our kids die if they get the flu? By not giving them medicine? What do you mean? I don't understand. Are we going to let Zote die? No, we're not going to let Zote die. Jesus, guys. Last night. I mean, on the trans issues, there are a lot of doctors that are worried that too many kids are on... What? Too many kids are on hormones? I need a more specific concern on your part. Also, the claim you just made doesn't match up with the claim you made previously. Before you said worry about chemically altering your children, now you're saying doctors are concerned too many people are giving their kids hormones. Those are two different concerns. What are you actually concerned about? Cloudy Space to $3. What a strange Dark Souls anime. Much love for this game. The art direction, music, and atmosphere are superb. Yes, this game is really top tier. There is no denying that. Hollow Knight is a... I would consider Hollow Knight to be as close to a perfect game as I have ever played. It is genuinely incredible. And I'm delighted to get a chance to play it again with you guys. So thank you for that. Also, I get paid for it this time. Last time I played it, I didn't get compensated at all. What the fuck is up with that? Best Hollow Knight boss? I don't know. I guess I'll decide after I go over it again. Zoe! No! We gotta protect him. Could I do an anti-vaxxer segment? No. No. Anybody stupid enough to be anti-vaxxer isn't convinced by evidence. There's no point. I might as well do a segment on like the irrationality of believing in God. Like, you know, there's no... Fuck you. I have not played Child of Light, no. How you doing, Zoe? So, just what do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about, getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, cur. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. Alright, man. Sorry. I would say I'll leave you alone next time, but I know I'll be finding you in Deep Nest, so. Woo! can you stop guarding all this shit? Oh shit, there's 2 of them. Oh shit. Ah! Okay, we were in trouble if we didn't kill one of them there. We're fine now, though. There we go. Yeah, the bush insect's just a little fucking duder. All the little duders in this game are just little duders. It's your favorite color? I don't fucking know. Does anyone actually have, like, a for real favorite color? Seems weird. Bad Bunny drama thought? I talked about this earlier. I think people are making too big of a deal over it. I agree that this behavior is... Did that really hit me? Fuck you. I agree that that behavior is not great looking. Can we fucking chill? Yo, what's up? My coat? Sure. Why? Sure, go for it. Yes, you can. No? I'm doing something. I can... If I die... Jesus. Alright, let's try not to die here. Really don't want to die here. When I stocked shelves at the dollar store, it would take nearly a day to make this much money. Now it takes me half an hour doing about 3% of the work sitting at a desk. But capitalism rewards hard workers, Pepe laugh. Ha! Nothing makes me happier. Nothing in the world makes me happier than getting donations from people who, like me, make entirely too much money doing what is functionally a desk job. Because then at least it's not being taken. Yeah, I don't want fucking $7.50 an hour Andes giving me like tier 4 subs, you know? Because fuck me, dude. You need that money. But hey, my man, if you've got the dollary dues, absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? Thank you. Absolutely and thank you. I very much appreciate that, comrade. It's very kind of you. It's time, boys. It's time. Pale thing, you wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great warriors in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below. One built for your like. Meet me there and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me if you dare. What does OG Sin want to debate? Who are we debating? I'm always debating someone, it seems. Excuse me, sorry. Here we go, okay. Now we can go here, we can go here, we can go here. Let's go this way. No, no, no! Fungal wastes time? Hold on. Give me your shit! More. I'm rescuing your babies. I demand fair compensation. Yes! Thank you! Mask piece. No redo 50, I did not see that. Every igni I want is taken, yes, you can consider this a full spoiler stream, and this game is best played without spoilers. If you've already played the game, or am not much of a gameplay yourself, or just don't mind being spoiled, then please stick around. But if you're averse to spoilers, I strongly encourage you to fucking leave, but only after donating. 29 dollars and 99 cents. $30 plus tip. Gotcha, thank you, Hyena. So to clarify, just in case anyone is curious or doesn't know, puberty blockers aren't hormones. They're a extremely well-tested, they are an extremely well-tested, we can do this. They're an extremely tested form of treatment that actually mitigates hormone development in those who take them, but it is not taking hormones. The side effects are minimal. Wait, what is this? The kids that transition always end up getting gay? That's my problem? Either the blockers did that or they were just gay. Both are bad implications. For one, OG Sin, there is absolutely no clinical evidence to indicate that hormones turn people gay, or hormone blockers. What the fuck? Hormone blockers make people gay? Based? Making our way downtown. Should be noted, of course, that even if that was the case, I wouldn't have an issue with it. They're turning the freaking frogs gay. Ooh. Yes, watching my streams does make me gay. It does make you gay. That is true. But that's just me. Where the fuck are we right now? Isn't this where you fight the Wiggly guys? We're gonna fight the Wiggly! Wiggly! Don't hit me! Wiggly! Damn. Woo! Woo! Die! I refuse to heal. There we go. Get him out of here. Give me my fucking masterpiece, you animal. Debate OG Sin, please. No, not everyone who has bad opinions or thinks wrong things is up for, like, debate content. Sketchy Lurker with a 569, thank you. Hormone blockers made me gay? Funny, I thought it was what made me gay was all the hot guys I fucked. Goes to show what I know, I guess. Hey, listen. Listen to your fucking elders, young man, or whatever, okay? If hormone blockers are what made you gay, then that's what made you gay, alright? Fucking chill. Does this game have permadeath? No, but there is a mode called Steel Soul, which makes it permadeath. I have never beaten Steel Soul Hollow Knight. There are some bosses in this game that are consistently difficult enough that on a playthrough I do die to them, even if I've practiced them beforehand. Such is life. Yeah, I'm a casual. Such is life. Oh, wait. Forgot. Okay, well, that time I was just careless. No more taking damage for us. Ah, shit. Do a poop. There we go. Doing a little poop. No damage run win. After I get much better at video games is win. Freedom! What are your opinions on nuclear colonialism? What do you mean? Like regular colonialism but like cooler? What do you mean? Even if the blocker didn't turn people gay, it wouldn't matter. Well, if a chemical altered the sexuality and therefore the life... These are, like, literally every one of these arguments is bad. The only valid argument here is the bone density argument. So who was the person in chat who was, like, really super duper concerned about who in chat? Raise your hand if you were super concerned over hormone blockers. Oh, apparently Godric, the person who I banned from chat, spent all day in YouTube chat yesterday convincing a gay guy to go to conversion therapy. So he's pretty clearly just like a closet homosexual who like self-hates like crazy or something like that. You know how it be. Well, there you go, OG Sin. So now we've cleared that up. Wait, topical testosterone makes your dick bigger? Yes, up to a point. It can simulate the effects of puberty. Up to that point, it doesn't work if you've already had pubescent growth. It's just a way of, like, bringing you to the point you would if you had experienced a full puberty. Alright, alright, alright! Did he succeed in trying to send him to conversion therapy? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say probably not, but you know, maybe. You never know. Does it work on nipples? I don't think rubbing pure testosterone on your nipples will make them bigger, sorry. But again, I'm not a doctor. No, he didn't, but it did make the gay dude doubt himself. It was super sad, Vaush. Ah, I see. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be social Darwinist for a second here. Any fucking gay who's so weak that they would doubt the legitimacy of their identity, just because some dumb fucking YouTube chat is telling them to, could seriously benefit from some based-ass fucking Vaush streams, okay? You need to up that queer confidence, my friend, and that is what I am here for. I'm here for you. No. Okay, but a lot of people are questioning and in transition. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm being a little bit glib here. I'm saying, yeah, so my streams are aggressively, you know, fucking positive LGBT, so take from that. Started out as a real hot take, but I guess you brought it back, right? Jesus. Oh, hello. Nah, pale thing. You use these old lines. Pathetic. A real warrior cares himself to combat. He has no need for such convenience. Alright, dude. I'll share the best parts of this game are when you get to just chill with some dude. Check it out. Friend. Balthazar with $5. The only conversion therapy I support is metric conversion, so even Ben's sharper image can feel good about a 7.5 centimeter. So mean! Is Ben Shapiro not also a friend? Shit like the guy in the YouTube chat, honest to God, made me wish I had stayed closeted for longer. Hey, that's what my fucking video game streams are for. So we can all be gay together. What is the storyline in this game? Much like in Dark Souls, we are a lone a lone remnant of a lost kingdom returning to finish unfinished business while learning cool things about the decrepit environment and killing the old heroes and gods of the place. Lost enough for the meantime. Maybe I'll do that on my own time. You guys fucking suck. Alright, where are we? We're over here. Cool. Sweet. Nice. Have you seen N'Zoth raid ending? It was fucking pathetic. No. Is N'Zoth in Battle for Azeroth? I didn't even finish, Holy shit, that dropped fast. Yeah, you guys fucking suck. I'm like a little fucking monkey in a hat with symbols to you guys. Somniostatic with the $5. Depraved Saint. Hey Vaush, I'm the guy that he tried to convince to go to conversion therapy. I just want to say that I don't hate being gay because I think it's moral. I hate being gay because... Why would you cut it off there? You actually cut it off there. Okay, wow, cool, nice. Well, I like being gay. Thank you very much. I guess I'm not like 100% fucking gay because I can still benefit from the convenience of being straight passing. No, just type the fucking full thing out! I hate being gay in this society, though. You gotta self-love, comrades. There's no... Oh. I hate being gay because I feel like all straight people hate gays. Not all straight people hate gays. Please do not let the fucking deranged ramblings of the Nazis who are attracted to my community convince you that, broadly speaking, all straight people hate gays. Now, to some, of course. Absolutely. But please, do not... You know, do not... lead yourself down this myopic, self-hatey sort of like presumption of you know, eternal, you know, maverick status. Well, Somniostatic gotcha. Thanks for the extra $5. I love you, man. I hope you know that. And thank you, Depraved Saint, for being gay. Did you talk to Hunter? Oh, no, did I talk to the Hunter? No, not yet. I'm doing it on the roundabout. This game really pops off when you get the Mantis hooks, and we're getting those soon. So that's when I'll probably start doing the real exploration. There are tons of secret little nitbits in this game that I'm not getting at the moment because, like, oh, Balthazar with $5. Who's the biggest betrayer? Ikan's Warren, Killary Klingon, or Illidan? Ha! Okay, I'm gonna be fucking real with you. It's Illidan. Illidan is a fucking cunt. And I don't like how hard, Blizzard tried to cram him into this savior role in Legion. Illidan is a massive fucking dipshit, okay? Okay, I get it. Illidan was actually targeting Northrend with the power of that fucking Gul'dan's skull because he was trying to destroy the Lich King before the Lich King was a threat to the world. I get it, I know. But dude, Illidan was a fucking cunt. Illidan worked for the Legion. Illidan orchestrated the fucking a genocide. Illidan killed a fuck ton of people. Illidan is a, let's be fucking real. Illidan is a fucking simp who still loved Tyrande after fucking 10,000 years. Like a simp. Now, I still believe Illidan was unfairly persecuted and prosecuted to begin with. Now, I think in the War of the Ancients, I don't think Illidan's behavior warranted 10,000 years of being in prison, okay? I don't agree with that. Well, Frost 8K, that's the thing is, so, okay, well, man, I wish I could show you guys the fucking cinematic here. So Illidan's basically like a simp cunt, like for his whole life or whatever, and everyone hates him, and he's a dumbass, and we fucking killed him in fucking Burning Crusade, but then he comes back because he's a resurrected blood crystal frozen Illidan that got brought back through the magic of Gul'dan from the alternate universe because we killed Gul'dan, just like da 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 da. And anyway, you know, at the end of all of this nonsense, Illidan is now finally useful again, because the one thing Illidan hates more than anything else is fucking demons. Fucking hates that shit, and he'd go run around killing. He's a demon hunter, after all. That's literally his profession. When fucking Illidan like broke out of the deep hold after 10,000 years, that was what he wrote on his fucking employment, you know, application. I used to be a demon hunter, and Legion happens. And the demons come back, and we break him free, and he's a big special boy. He's a big special boy, because he's a demon hunter, and he's so edgy. Everything he says is so cool. The demons are back. My back is rippling with muscle. Muscle I use to tear demon flesh from demon bone. The Legion must be stopped, and I will stop the Legion with my back muscles and my dual demon hunter glaives, which I use to rend demon flesh from demon bone. It's like just the edgiest edgelord that ever edged, and God, that hurts my fucking throat. And anyway, so now everyone's running around like with the soy boy Wojak face, you know, like Illidan's here, Illidan's back, Illidan's back, Illidan's back, and the Blizzard is marketing Illidan fucking. I thought maybe you could put Sargeras or Kil'jaeden up there, maybe, or even like Archimonde's like ghost face in the distance as he laughs at all the shit that's happening because of him and his death at the World Tree. Nope, gotta put Illidan on the cover. So all the simps are running around because Illidan is back, you know, one of the big like character fucking people. And so Illidan is instrumental in pushing back the Legion, this big demon army that's come to Azeroth, the planet of these people. And as they go then to, they take the fight back to the demons. Because this is what happens in every fucking World of Warcraft expansion. You spend exactly 3 months of a 1.5 year long expansion cycle pretending that the enemy is a giant threat, and then for the remaining fucking 15 months, you go back to their planet or to their base of operations and ritualistically fuck them in the ass until it's time for the next thing. They spend so little time actually establishing a threat in this fucking game. In fucking Warlords of Draenor, the Iron Legion the Iron Horde spends exactly 8 seconds being a threat to Azeroth before in the intro to the fucking expansion. So this is literally the first content people experience after this bold new threat arrives to Azeroth. We beat them back to their planet and destroy the portal. We fucking annihilate these assholes. And in Legion, we spend like 1 expansion cycle fighting them on our place before we go back to Argus and fight them on their fucking home planet. Oh god. So we go to Argus, and Hyena's getting permabanned if she keeps bitching about this, about me rambling about WoW lore. So we go back to Argus, okay, and Legion is there. We're fighting the Legion. Illidan is there, okay, and Illidan is being edgy. The war for Azeroth is not over yet, so long as there remains any demon infestation on Argus. I vow to just relentless, just the forever memes. And they come across a band of resistance fighters that have been fighting on Argus for like 1 billion years or whatever. And one of them is a god, a Naru, which is like a god of light. And the god of light basically like rapes Illidan, like, or tries to, because Illidan's like,
Your faith has blinded you.
It's so edgy.
There can be no chosen one.
It's so edgy.
Only we can save ourselves.
Oh god, it's like everything put together. It's fucking incredible, dude, how fucking hard they Mary Sue Illidan. Illidan is the savior who Alt Gul'dan brought back, but we got him, and now he comes to Argus, the demon hunter he slays. I've traded my freedom for power before. I'm a god, and you're so strong and cool, I need you in my service. Huh? I am my scars. My destiny is my own. Pew, 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 pew. Ugh. Killing a god has drained my power, but not so much that I can't then grab a giant sword from a High Lord Paladin, barehanded without suffering any injury. You fool, I say, turning to the paladin of a living god. Your faith has blinded you. Oh, man. Please tell me you eventually kill him in game. Fucking nope. At the end of the expansion, he gets to martyr himself for the good of the universe. At the end of the expansion, you kill Sargeras, who's basically like the strongest entity in existence, except for the Void Lords. And then he's like, and then everyone's like, Sargeras can't be truly killed. Someone will have to guard him. Then the giant fucking gnarled clawed hand slams into the ground. I've spent plenty of time in prison. I'll gladly sacrifice myself for the good of the world. Illidan! Illidan, no! Illidan, we love you now! You've done so much to save everyone! No. I don't vibe with the world. Oh, it's Argus? Am I talking about Argus or Sargeras? No, because Sargeras is the world soul of Argus, right? Yeah, Nissa, he kills, like, he genocides, like, Draenei and Karabor and stuff. Like, he fucks over Outland. Is this fanfic? No, this is fucking Blizzard. Blizzard wrote this. Yeah, Lone Cat, the only we can save ourselves narrative is fine. No, Argus is the world soul of Argus, Sargeras is the Titan lead of Legion. Okay, I didn't do the last expansion of fucking WoW. Yeah, Bionicle fucker. Yeah, there you go, Frost AK. Again, I'm not, like, categorically opposed to, like, edgy characters, especially since WoW does have, like, it's always had, like, an underlying current of juvenility that sort of runs through it. I don't have necessarily, like, a huge problem with that. But, like, the issue is that there are so many things the, like, developers in World of Warcraft do that seem like they're edgy, but they don't even benefit the interests of people who like edge. Can we talk about politics instead of this getting tiring? Hey, here's a new proposition. How about I ban people who whine about me talking about the things I'm interested in during a fucking video game stream? Does that sound fun to people? Hey, wouldn't it be great if we could get rid of the insufferable cunts who think that they have a right to complain about the fucking subjects of discussion I engage in while I'm doing a goddamn video game stream? I think that's a pretty good idea. Jesus Christ, like, I don't fucking talk about politics enough for you fucking people? Holy shit. I do more engaged political content than almost any other fucking content creator on this website. Like, find me others. Sam Cedar puts out a lot. The only people who put out more than me are fucking podcasters, and they have scripts and teams to help them. I do everything myself. If I want to do a fucking video game stream and not talk about politics for a second, and just talk about some motherfucking goddamn shitty World of Warcraft writing, that is my God-ordained right. I have Jesus Christ himself. You want Hollow Knight lore? We can do Hollow Knight lore sometime. Okay, we got the Hunter Charm. Okay, let's go down to the, What are some good edgy characters and why? Shadow the Hedgehog. No. I think Ryuko is a good edgy character. Fuck you. I think Ryuko is a pretty good edgy character. Kurapika? Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter is pretty fucking edgy. Can you list some good writing in games? I mean, we just played Dark Souls. Do you mean like good like character writing? I don't know. Ryuko isn't even edgy? Ryuko's pretty edgy, dude. I mean, if you want to get like reductive about it, Ryuko is literally a red and black magical girl who gets overcome by rage and uses her blood to power an alien that strips like life power from her body to fuel a machine. And when she gets too angry, it takes over her and she turns into a blood golem. You know, like she's pretty edgy, you know. No spoilers. I haven't finished Hunter x Hunter. I'm not spoiling. I'm just saying Kurapika's fucking edgy. Chosen One narratives are like always bad unless they're subversive as far as I'm concerned. Chosen One narratives are like way the fuck too overdone. Edgy is a personality type IMO, Vaush. Ryuko doesn't act edgy. Okay, so edgy as an aesthetic Ryuko hits, but maybe not as a personality type. Oh yeah, with Guts. Yeah, Guts from Berserk. Guts is super fucking edgy. Yeah. And he's a great character. Did you play the Death Knight storyline in Legion? No, I didn't. I did not, no. Oh yeah, but I was oh yeah, Sasuke is edgy, no denying that. Yeah, but what I was saying is that sometimes it feels like Blizzard does edgy, but it doesn't even do it well. Like it's not even like interesting the way they do edgy. Like I've complained about this on stream before, but the way they've handled fucking Sylvanas has been like just gross. You know? The Sylvanas shit has been super disappointing. Big bug! How is edgy done well? Okay, so edgy should be self-aware. Ow. I'll keep knocking you out. Okay. Fine, whatever. Did they also ruin Jaina? Oh, they ruined Jaina so fucking hard, dude. Dude, can you just fucking cut that out? Okay, that one was my fault. But you're dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. But if you're subversive when you're edgy, it's usually pretty fine. Also, edginess doesn't have to be like not endearing. So here's okay, so you know like Sasuke from Naruto? Like this is a character archetype that appeals exclusively to autistic teenage girls, okay? The like too cool for everyone, like sits in a corner with the collar popped, like shit. Nobody actually likes this shit. Hold on. Sociable G with a tier 1 sub, thank you. I tried WoW for a bit, got in a little bit after Battle of Azeroth. Interesting to hear the perspective of an older player on the lore. Love hearing you talk about non-political topics. Hope you're doing well, Bernie 2020. I love you, comrade, and hey, you know what? I also like talking about non-political topics. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed your experience with WoW. I think that WoW is a magical game. It has its problems, there's no denying it. But I think it is a magical game. And I always get excited to share my thoughts on it. It makes me giddy. Like a schoolboy. I'll check it out in a bit, Wolfgar. Can't off the cuff do YouTube links. Because then I have to stop playing the game. If only for a moment. Alright, enough of these fucking enemies. Hey! Oh no, wait, oh shit, we're running low. Oh shit, boys. Or Shovel with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Me giving you money is only possible thanks to capitalism, socialism owned. True! Socialism is when nobody has any money. Socialism is when poor. Thank you, comrade, I really appreciate it. Any opinion on DMC5's V is an edgy pussy flooding character? I've never played any of the Devil May Cry games, but all of them look edgy as fuck. Baby! I smell baby! You hear that? You heard that, didn't you? Yeah, Devil May Cry games seem to be pretty self-aware, which I respect. What are some good games that have really, really fucking good, like, character writing? But not just like The Last of Us type games, you know? I mean like meaty, fucking gristly-ass, big boy games. Let me think. New Vegas? No! I can't get into it again. I don't like New Vegas. Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up! I'm so fucking tired of hearing of New Vegas! Shut up! Oh, well, Pathologic, obviously, yeah. I'm so fucking tired of hearing every good game? You mean New Vegas? Good game? Did somebody say they like good games? Ah, surely you must be referring to Fallout New... I don't know why I thought there was a passageway down there. How far off are we? Oh, we're not far off at all. Okay, we're not far off at all. That's pretty dumb, though. Oh, Pathologic is definitely edgy, yeah. Pathologic is definitely edgy. Yeah, New Vegas is so fucking overrated. My only explanation is that people got used to the mediocrity of Fallout 3, and then when New Vegas came out and they experienced something slightly less mediocre, they all, like, collectively came in their shorts or something. Okay, listen. This type of game is not that good. A better version of that type of game is an immersive sim. Games like Prey, or Dishonored, or BioShock, or Deus Ex, or the newer Deus Ex games, those are good versions of games with heavy RPG elements that allow you to learn about hacking, and learn how to lockpick doors, and learn how to talk to characters good for extra dialogue points. That's the genre you're looking for, but this production line model type of game, I swear there's no difference between any of them. You have your partner you run around with, you know, cool, great, and you have your partner who you run around with, and there's gear, and there's too much gear, and the shopping systems are easily broken. Because it's incredibly easy to find exploits in how these games function, and you have to pick up everything in the world to sell it at local vendors, and you try to compare guns for marginally better guns that have slightly higher statistics than other things, and they mistake like quirky characters for good character writing, and nobody actually has a completely satisfying like overarching storyline, because everyone's ability to engage with you from a story perspective is limited exclusively to you walking through town, hopping up and down for 80 minutes, making sure every little fucking corner has been slurped up of dollar bills and extra little fucking goodies before walking over to them and staring directly into their eyeballs and listening to a 20-minute diatribe filmed through a dialogue tree system so old that it probably existed before the fucking invention of video games, to learn about like their local fucking plights. It's just tiring. I'm tired. I'm tired. It's tiring. The Metro games were great. At least the only one that I played was great. The Last Light, I assume the other ones are good. This sounds literally nothing like New Vegas. What the fuck are you talking about? Ah, nah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yes, it fucking does. That absolutely sounds like New Vegas. Don't delude yourself. That's New Vegas. Fuck you, they had 18 months to make that. It's just not a genre. It's not a genre that I enjoy. It doesn't allow for good breadth of character writing. Everything feels really fucking stale. Everything feels really fucking dull. The combat is the combat of these games, if you think the combat of these types of games are like acceptable, then you are a simp, okay? You are a sucker for mediocre games, all right? Because like legitimately, like let's be fucking yeah, Bionicle fucker. Like what are the big gameplay experiences in Vegas? Like most of it is the same. Like, you shoot group of men and then loot their stuff, and then shoot group of men and loot their stuff, and whoops, I died, better reload. Shoot men, get stuff. Shoot men, get stuff. If I don't know how to shoot, I can just use the VAT system, so it doesn't even require basic fucking first-person shooter experience to play, to play well. You know, better use the VAT system that they deliberately put in so the RPG shitters could still enjoy the gameplay, even though their fucking decrepit, arthritic, elderly boomer hands can't handle the complexities of first-person shooters. Yeah, I see through your fucking game. I see through your fucking games. I see through all of you. Weird that you're talking about the gameplay and not the writing. It's a game. Gameplay is important. But yes, with regards to writing, New Vegas is eh. The actual text that is put into the dialogue boxes is fine. But writing isn't just about what the words that people say. Writing is about the way all of it is delivered. And that archaic fucking dialogue tree system is just not a good way of getting to know characters. It's not a good way of getting to know the world in which you exist. It's tepid, boring, derivative, unengaging. It's just fucking boring. Hey, you know what Pathologic did? Pathologic made it so that all of your dialogue tree decisions actually had consequences because you had no idea when a dialogue option would lock out other dialogue options. It wasn't just like every character had 8 things to say and you can only listen to one thing at a time and then you have to talk to them again to get the other 4. Sometimes you would say things that would actually lock off other options or completely invalidate another line of conversation. This would happen frequently. I'm not giving you shit, fucko. Also, it's impossible for me to, like, really get behind any gigantic climactic story moment in any of these fucking games when all of it takes place through the exact same format of boring ass fucking early aughts style cover shooter with VATs to help you aiming, and then after 20 minutes of that you run around picking up loot and then like you run to the person who was the text box. Pillars of Eternity. There's a fucking real ass sex scene. You know what's sick? You know how in most games like this, like in The Witcher or like Fallout New Vegas, a sex scene happens when you walk up to the hot femoid and then you talk with them and they say, you know, that you go up to them and they've got blush on their cheeks and they say, handsome, you're looking pretty good. You did a really good job shooting those buckos up, didn't you? Want a little ride in the hay? And then you select the dialogue option that says, oh yeah, baby, let's go. Begin parentheses, stay the night with femoid end parentheses. And then the screen blacks out, it fades to black, and then it fades to light again. And the next day, and you're in a bedroom, and there's a clothed woman standing next to the bed. You know how that, you know what I'm talking about. If any of you don't know what I'm talking about, then you don't fucking play video games. Isn't this something? I'd not expected to discover so huge a stag station after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hollow Nest must have been an impressive lot, building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's the perfect place for a quick rest. Damn right. Oh, wait, that doesn't lead in. So anyway, hold on. So anyway, you know how most sex scenes are that? I'm gonna be fucking real with you for a second. Okay, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Fucking shut up. Okay. I'm gonna be real with you. The sex scene, in Divinity Original Sin 2 happens at a pivotal story moment when you and your party of people are about to go into a very dangerous situation. You have the chance to romance one of them and it's very clearly contextualized in a like a we're scared we're going to die. Let's sort of assuage our fear in this moment of intimacy. And it's a lengthy dialogue sequence. You can seduce anyone regardless of your gender and their gender. And there are dialogue options specific to everyone. There are characters who have trauma or who are untrusting and don't really like intimacy that much. If there are characters who are fucking boisterous and grandstand, for fuck's sake, you can romance a skeleton, and there are actual dialogue sequences where you erotic roleplay with the computer, you like fondling the bones and stuff. Like, this is a real thing that really happens. It's very moving, you know, when you've like come to know these characters over 80 fucking hours of intensive character development, and you finally get an opportunity to bed them, and it's not some cheap lay. Friend! Divinity Original Sin 2, no mosaic. Oh, come in search of treats, have you? I've chanced upon a unique little fungus growing right above us. I found it only in this station, and the taste is just divine. Friend. Stolen Coil, we just started this game like 2 hours ago, so we're not anywhere near completing this, but we'll be getting very far into it. Hyena, you don't fuck them at the end, you fuck them at like the 3/5 point, if I remember correctly. Are snails void? Yeah, probably male branch. Any chance of playing Divinity Original Sin 2 on stream? Maybe. Will I do Path of Pain? Yes, of course. We don't actually want to go through this way. Now, the way we want to go, actually, is, I am blanking so hard right now. The way to the mantis nest is down, yes? But it's from here. Yeah, the way to the mantis nest is down from here. Can't get there till I get the mantis claws. Yes, I've heard of Sunless Sea from the Mandalore review. Let me out! Fuck you. If you do Divinity, will you play it co-op with friends? No. Yeah, we gotta go to the fungus zone. Fungus, fungus, fungus. Fungus among us. Hee. Fungus! The fungal wastes. Psycho Beam with one buck. There's a general anesthetization of all forms you take in New Vegas that make it sound like there can be such a thing as bad game design. Wait, I don't understand what you mean. Are you saying that... Are you saying... Are you shitting on me or are you shitting on other people here? That's the only thing I really care about. There's two opinions, okay? There's the ones that agree with me and the ones that disagree with me. And that's... I care only about one's alignment on that axis. Vaush YouTube chat asks, are you a virgin? Yes. Thoughts on picket scabs? You know what my thoughts on picket scabs are. Yeah, Lone Cat, I've seen that section. Map Man! Ah, my short friend. You've caught me at the perfect time. I'm just about finished oh wait, I did a Connery accent. I've just about finished charting these noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their homes within this area. I'd suggest avoiding them wherever possible. Further below, some strange thin creatures gave me quite a scare. They seemed like an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I'd have braved their caves, but I fear my matured physique wouldn't be able to outrun them were they to turn violent. Yeah, give me. Didn't you start Sunless Sky or no? No, you're thinking of a different game, sweetie. Have you played the Outer Wilds? No, I have not. I'm not gay. There are a lot of people who say Outer Wilds is a good game. I can't help but notice a lot of them are gay. You know, I'm just... Is it okay to use violence against picket scabs? You'll get arrested pretty quickly if you're using violence against picket scabs. I think you should tactfully discourage them from their bad decision making. Hey, fuck off. Well, can't go up there. Well, up we go then. Outer Wilds, not Outer Worlds. Oh, okay, wait. I always get them confused. I've played some Outer Wilds. I've not played any Outer Worlds. The, those voices I was doing earlier really got to my throat. Can you be pro-life and a leftist? Yeah, of course. No. I swear, there are like 4 enemy variations, and all of them do the exact same thing, which is they fucking explode themselves, and then they explode after they die. I think you missed my dono. Uh-oh. Did I miss a dono from the Felty? Felty, I'm afraid I don't see your dono. Would you mind typing out its content to me in chat, and then I'll give it a look. I'll respond to it. As if I had just seen it. I'm sorry to hear that, Hyena. I have not played Detroit Become Human. I heard nothing but bad shit about it. Oh, these fucking guys. That shit does fucking double damage. Yep. You know, recently, for the very first time, I got positive reception from the Chapo Chap House subreddit. There was some thread people were talking about me, and they were actually nice for once, and it sure did warm the cockles of my heart, folks. Let me tell you. Because normally Chapo Trap House is really, really mean to me. Every time somebody brings up a thread of me, you know, people call me like a sex pest, anarchitty, rad lib, you know, transphobe. And it's really gets me down a little bit. Cockles of my heart. Have you never heard the phrase cockles of my heart before, Hyena? Dazel with the $1. The Persona 2 games have the best writing in any RPG and probably the best in any game bar none. Play Divinity Original Sin 2 and then come back to me. I'm not necessarily saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that you should definitely add that to your, you know, you should consider it before you make any prescriptions. Yeah, Chapo Trap House is legitimately fucking packed with tankies. It's really cringe. When am I gonna do the Attack on Titan VOD? When I fucking feel like it. That's when I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it when I goddamn feel like it. Why is YouTube saying you're transphobic? I don't know. If they believe that, they're free to argue with me. Friend! This is my favorite friend. Oh, jumping, huh? A powerful foe. How do you feel about the weird race stuff they do with WoW? Okay, so the problem ultimately is that burn the pigs with the $5. I think it's important to make a distinction between the Chapo podcast and the Chapo subreddit. The podcast absolutely loathes the subreddit. Podcast good, subreddit bad. Ha. I think the memes the subreddit produces is pretty darn good. But yeah, no, the subreddit has some problems. I've heard that the podcasters don't like the subreddit that much. Duly noted, New Mosaic. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the issue with like the races in World of Warcraft are the same issue you're going to see in any fantasy situation where there are different... So, okay, when we say race in the context of high fantasy, we actually mean species. We very rarely recognize this. Races are a human-specific differentiation between different, like, sort of geological designations of humans that were arbitrarily grouped based on things like skin color and facial features. The difference between a white man and a black man is not the difference between a human man and an orc. An orc is a different species. That's not a social construct. There isn't an arbitrary designation. In World of Warcraft, orcs are literally aliens. They have completely different origins. So when we call fantasy races races, I feel like we open up a lot of really weird parallels. But an orc and a human can fuck, can't they, and have half-orcs? Yeah, and a tiger and a lion can fuck, and they're different species. But keep in mind, again, that's only a convenience of fantasy. In World of Warcraft, orcs are aliens, and humans are humans. If they fuck, they would not be able to produce children. This is a physiological improbability to the extreme. Orcs are aliens, the fuck? Yeah, in World of Warcraft they are. Orcs come from a planet called Draenor. Like we can go over it. Like, listen to the lore. Gnomes, so shut the fuck up. Gnomes and dwarves are literally ancient golems created by a race of gods called the Titans that were cursed with flesh by another race of gods called the Old Gods, and then made into living fleshy beings. They were not originally a natural species. They were constructs. What's up, my dude?
Don't try to stick past me! I can smell you! You collect a lot of gel? Give me gel, and you can say something nice.
No, I know what you're gonna show me. Ah, fine. For chat. He shows you can get like fragile charms. I don't die that often. Yeah. If you die while holding these charms, they break and you have to go back to have them repaired. We'll fuck with fragile strength later. What do the charms do? They give you little bonuses. Actually, by little, I mean huge. They give you enormous game-changing bonuses. Anyway, yeah, Trianon. Those things will happen when I get around to it. Vaush with dwarves, the Titan use a new technique trying to order the planet. The stress causing their bodies to the working vicinity of the old gods causing the destabilization. Okay, close enough, Frost. Okay, suck my dick. Suck my giant fucking cock. Okay, get the flared head of my penis lodged in the fucking ridge of your throat so you choke to death on it. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, in World of Warcraft, the fucking gnomes and dwarves are descendants and derivatives of a golem, automaton army that was built by a race of order-obsessed gods called the Titans. You know, humans. Where did humans even come from? Humans like evolved? Nah, it wasn't they evolved. I forget where humans came. Humans did their own fucking shit. Elves came from the fucking trolls. Trolls were like an ancient race of people, and the elves are just people who stayed too close to the mana font that was the fucking Sunwell for too long. Yeah. Oh yeah, humans come from Vrykul, who are also Titan constructs. Yes. Thank you, Vrykul. And goblins were like a race of fucking dipshits until they spent too long next to some crystals that made their brains bigger or something. So good for them, I suppose. Orcs are literally from a different planet. They're an alien species from fucking the Draenei homeworld. Pandaren are panda people. They're their own fucking group of people that had a completely divergent evolutionary path on an entire separate continent that was walled off from the rest of the world by way of mist magic. After the Emperor fucking, secluded the continent to prevent the spread of the Shah. The fucking, what are other fucking playable races? The Draenei, are also aliens and were a separate species that existed on Outland, formerly known as Draenor. You know, Draenor. No, the Draenei homeworld is Argus. Suck my dick! I'm banning you, as soon as I remember. Yeah, Pandaren are related to Furbolgs, and Furbolgs are also like a furry, sort of bear-like group. The point is, like, these aren't races. These aren't like different races of people. The only different races there are, you could argue, maybe, are trolls slash elves, and humans slash worgen, and elves slash blood elves. Those are the and Tauren. Tauren, I don't know, probably like one day a mushroom sprout grew really big, and some monk came around and worshipped it, and they loved nature so much that Tauren just appeared from the earth or something. I have no fucking idea. The point is, like, these aren't races, these are different species. So the issue is, we are going to make these different species, and I'm going to keep calling them species, analogous to human races. So humans in WoW act like, let's be real, white people. They act like white society. Their worship of the light is analogous to the English church, to the fucking Anglican church. Their architecture is distinctly, Anglo-European. It's pretty clear most of them are fucking white. It's pretty clear where their ideological leanings are. Pandaren are literally just Chinese people. Pandaren are literally just fucking Chinamen. You go over there and they're all running around doing fucking tip-tap dances on bamboo poles, wearing rice hats, talking about how family honor and the tradition of the bamboo lotus, preserves the ancient way, an honor with the spirits. I can't do a China man voice often, like, racist enough to do the Pandaren. Oh, fortune cookie. What did Chen say in Warcraft 3? What was the shit he said when you clicked on him? Here, Pandaren Brewmaster.
Is trouble brewing? Name your poison. You seem a little parched. Another round? Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab.
I think it gets even more blatant,
They will come for you.
I think, actually, I take it back. I think this dude isn't that bad. But I think that dude isn't that bad because he's so edgy. They have like 2 switches in the World of Warcraft like voice dialogue tone, and it's edgy and then it's racial caricature. So there are some Pandaren characters who are like, "Ooh, you want fortune cookie? Ooh, me fight you now." And then there are some who are like, "Ugh, the way of the lotus demands I protect my village from Garrosh." You know, like that's those are the 2 modes, you know? Oh yeah, guys, they didn't steal Kung Fu Panda. The Pandaren do predate Kung Fu Panda, like, by years. Stop legit racist? I'm pointing out what they do! And then you have the trolls. The trolls are literally just fucking Jamaican, dude. They do this, the thing is, this isn't just World of Warcraft. This is like all fantasy races. There are some exceptions. I think that for the most part, Guild Wars does a really, really good job of distinguishing its races without relying on cheap racial like pedagogues. I respect that. But this is the case. So trolls are Jamaican / sort of Aztec. The Pandaren are obviously Chinese. You know, dwarves are always like a Scottish Gaelic kind of like vague, you know, sort of vague accumulation. Hey! What's up? Aha! The tiny steps of a tiny creature. You got the looks of... Wait, I get a Russian vibe. How do you do a Russian accent? Got the look of a tiny... No. How do you... I'm just gonna give up on it. The look of a tiny adventurer. So we've got much in common. Searching for dangerous places, eh? Well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down. Warrior says I'm itching to get some serious combat. I fucked that up, but we're gonna roll with it, okay? Yeah, shikablit. The Worgen are like kind of a... Worgen are like a weird, like, Cockney... The Worgen in World of Warcraft are like a weird, like, Cockney, like, English, like, Victorian, you know? Kind of thing. And let's face it, orcs are, and for a long time have been, basically, you know, black. In media, in fiction. They've basically been, like, black archetyped. The orcs in Warcraft are Mongolians. Orcs are Native Americans? No, the Tauren are Native Americans. The Tauren live in fucking teepees with giant-ass pipes and totems. Okay? Native Americans go to the fucking Tauren in World of Warcraft. But for orcs, or if we can be less specific, okay? If not black, orcs have always been coded in dark-skinned other. Always dark-skinned other. Orcs usually have wide faces. They tend to have shaved heads. These are things we tend to associate with, you know, typical characterizations of black people in media. They tend to be very large, physically strong, and unintelligent. Again, let's face it, this is something that media, or at least certainly in older media, tended to typify them as. They have, in World of Warcraft, a tribalistic, sort of primitive, shamanistic approach towards the world that then, but then they are easily corrupted and made, like, rage-filled, and monstrous and murderous and thoughtless, you know, after drinking demon blood, which I don't think there's a direct racial analogy for. But they're basically meant to be the savage, you know what I mean? And Hyena's right in chat, it's not exactly a new tendency to have, like, the black race of a fantasy trope be made a different color so you can avoid the direct, you know, racial paralogue. Yeah, I'm not saying that the Lord of the Rings orcs are black. I'm saying that oh yeah, true. Also, orcs in Warcraft are originally literally like dark gray skin. They're not green. They were only green after they were corrupted. Wait, I just came through here. Fuck you. Are goblins Jewish coded then? Yes! Absolutely they are. But that's the thing. The coding is a mix of deliberate prescriptive intention and non-deliberate descriptive extrapolation. So, like, for real, like, when fucking J.K. Rowling had the goblins be hook-nailed, long-nosed, grubby little fucking worms that ran the banks of the magical world, J.K. Rowling's inspirations were pretty clearly influenced by anti-Semitism. Like, I'm like, fucking no. Like, yeah, no. There's no getting around that. Like, that's just something we have to live with. But if I were to make some sort of new fantasy series where there was a race of small, long-nosed people, people would ascribe Jewish characteristics to them because they are prescriptively sort of assigning their biases to what they can find in media. So even if the designers of World of Warcraft did not go out of their way to say, oh yeah, orcs means black, which they didn't. They didn't do that. They didn't do that. But even if they didn't do that, it doesn't change the fact that if you can close your eyes and imagine like a African savage, the ringed, like the nose ring, you know, the shaved head, or like the warriors, like ponytail back, heavily muscular, like tattooed barbed, small nose, beady little eyes, like thick prominent lips, you know, like do they have to put a bone through the nose to sell the sort of the topography that we're going over here? Shamanistic. The orcs in World of Warcraft lore were literally made slaves by the white human race. They were literally beaten in a war and then made slaves. It pretty clearly fits what you would imagine a racist person would sort of fantasyify an African savage as. Pessimist with the $5. How would you handle race in a historical fantasy focusing on the greed of man? I'm not very educated on medieval racism, and I'm unsure if it really matters to begin with. I have no idea. Like, historical fantasy leaves like so many like that leaves so much like open. You know what I mean? I'm not entirely sure. I think that you should probably acknowledge the existence of race and racism. But you can do that in ways that aren't fucking cringe. What are your thoughts on the Elder Scrolls races? I don't know enough about them. Well, the one tribe with the skeletal skin paintings? Yeah, that's a thing. Wasn't there a vid you reacted to where the fascist comedy bit used the orcs as an allegory for Africans? Yeah, that's true. That's fucking true. Does anyone remember that? That video where they were like, diversity is our strength, guys. What are you talking about? The orcs just killed and raped all of our white women. No, diversity is our strength. Oh, hello, orc. You remember that? No, Trianon, there's no, I'm not denying the elements of Mongolian influence. At all. I think that's actually a very compelling analysis. So if we don't want to use black, we can then more concretely say perhaps, you know, the racialized other, or the dark-skinned savage, if black is a little too on the nose, then. How about the D&D races? The D&D races, I mean, orcs in D&D are literally less intelligent. They have literally a -2 to their int. Is there a bench down here? No, well, young Gilla, I understand how it can be weird to say orcs are dumb, therefore they're black, but that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is, it is an undeniable fact that the creation of fantasy races is influenced by our racial biases, And therefore, when you have a race that typifies a bunch of the characteristics that are associated in racist popular media, or at least in the minds of racists, as black coded, then you have to recognize that this, like, not necessarily that it was done on purpose, essentially, but that it was at least something worth talking about. In Warhammer 40k, the orcs look basically the same as they do in other media, but they speak in disgusting Cockney accents. Are Drow black separatists? Let's go with yes. And by disgusting, I mean charming. Do you think there's any way to move past Tolkien-inspired fantasy? Yeah, because Harry Potter proved it could be done. People are nowadays probably more influenced by Harry Potter, at least the Zoomers, you know, and not broader popular culture, but Harry Potter has had a huge influence on, like, modern perceptions of fantasy races. It can be done. Things can be changed, you know? But couldn't you say the fact that black people are stereotyped as savages make it so that any depiction of savages would be black? It's not just the depiction of savages, it's the association with other physical and cultural attributes that are heavily associated with the racialized other. It's very easy to deliberately misinterpret this argument, but again, I'm not saying you can never show savages in media because they're black. What I am saying is, if you have a consistent depiction of a race of savages being violent, tribalistic, animalistic, muscular, thick-lipped, head-shaved, and possessing a warrior culture, you have to recognize that there are absolutely racialized sort of preconceptions that have influenced, if not this person's intentions, then at the very least their inspirations. Hey, Radical Reviewer. Alright, enough of this. No, enough of this fucking topic. God, my fucking throat's gonna hurt if I keep going on about it. Jesus Christ almighty. The DW3, Minecraft was created by a Nazi. Notch is a Nazi. It's totally possible that the villagers are, like, anti-Semitic and coded, you know? I know, Ding Dong Dangler. Fuck. Are you sick again? No! I'm not sick! I've just been talking non-stop for 4 hours. You want to do my job? Probably. I make a fair amount of money. The villagers were created after Notch stopped developing Minecraft? Oh, okay. If that's the case, then never mind. I don't think there's, like, a secret Nazi conspiracy. How is Notch a Nazi? Notch is literally a Nazi. Scap and slap, exclamation point email. And I do plan on doing such a video. Does Sweden have a Nazi problem? I don't fucking know. What am I? Fucking Sweden's dad? Bada bing. This is the baby zone! There's a baby up there. We have to save her. She's a simp. She's a sucker for mediocre penis. What's your argument for using the slur retard? I don't have an argument for it, Poseidon. Dash Master. Stop. Stop! Yeah, there you go, Ding Dong Dangler. I think that they, I thought that the Guild Wars 2 races were pretty good. In terms of not being, like, a really weird, like, abstraction of races. You know what I mean? I thought they did a pretty decent job. Yeah, but Guild Wars is fucking annoying. Ah, well, you know. How do you get up there? I want to save her. I'll save her. I gotta get the claws. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Thank you, my man. Conservatism is an actual developmental disability of choice. They choose to be that moronic. Calling them derp fucks seems like a courtesy. There are probably a lot of adjectives that when applied to conservatives are more than a little charitable, but yeah, I also do not think much of them. You like Fallout 4? Nope. Everything I said about New Vegas applies triple to Fallout 4 and 3. More so to 4 than 3. I think Fallout 3 was better than Fallout 4 by a fucking long mile. Fallout 3 is such a mediocre fucking... You know, Nick Fuentes also denounces neo-Nazism, just so you know. You haven't given proof that he's a Nazi? I'm not here to give proof. If someone really wants to, go entertain D. Pico, the fucking 16-year-old Zoomer in our chat, to explain to him why his favorite fucking game dev is a Nazi, okay? Don't you think it's dangerous throwing around Nazi, maybe just use fascist? He's definitively a fascist. I'm pretty sure he's palled around with Nazi types before. Wait, hold on, folks. Am I incorrect? Am I misremembering? Is he only a fascist? Because I'm pretty sure I remember him either endorsing or weirdly palling around with Nazi types in the past. Radical Reviewer, it seems like the exit sort of impressions from the debate mean that opinions were mostly skewed against Bernie after the Warren thing, but it doesn't seem to have affected him much because he's been polling well lately. Oh, he's literally dog whistled the Jewish question. Okay, yeah. No, he's a fucking Nazi, dude. That's what I remember. Why play carefully when I can heal after every fight? Bitch Boy Fuentes says you have Asperger eyes. Yeah, you know what I really love? In Fuentes' video on me that he just released today, and I have autism. This isn't exactly like a hidden thing. It's funny because Nick has like weird fucking grinning sociopath eyes, so I don't know if he wants to go down that road. But I will point out that Nick Fuentes calls himself Nick the Knife, King of Blood Sports, and this unbelievably fucking overgrown pussy says he won't just come on my stream to debate me because he's afraid I'll talk over him. No shit, that's his excuse for not coming on my stream to debate. No shit, that's actually his answer. Nick the Knife, King of Blood Sports. You know, undefeated champion of you know, heated internet engagements. Fueda getting talked over a little bit, you know? Well, he's a little scared. He said he saw how I treated Sargon. He was a little worried. I was afraid I might say mean things to him too. Yeah. Yeah, Radical Reviewer. Nick's eyes are pretty dead, I think, on the inside. You know, like, he has that, like, kind of, like, little gray sociopath eyeball look going on. You know what I mean? Real creepy. Yeah, Nick... Yeah. Nick has fucking Buttigieg eyes. That's so fucking true. That's so fucking true, Hyena. Nick has Buttigieg eyes. That's so fucking true. Isn't he also a fanboy of Richard Spencer? Who, Nick Fuentes or Notch? Because Nick actually doesn't like Richard Spencer. Thoughts on Adam Kokesh? I don't know Adam Kokesh. No, he doesn't like Richard Spencer. I mean, he's a Nazi. The reason he doesn't like Richard Spencer is because he calls Richard Spencer gay. Funny how that one worked out in hindsight. Yeah, Destiny's debate coverage was pretty boring and dumb. For the most part. I love how fucking biased Destiny is, you know? Where he didn't even like fucking point out how dishonest CNN's framing was. Multiple times over that debate, CNN was unbelievably fucking dishonest in how they handle it. He didn't comment on it, at least from my side. I skipped around a little bit, but I saw all the major segments where there was bias. He didn't comment on it at all. Chat was like, holy shit, fuck CNN. And he's just like calmly just like watching. He's playing his game. He's playing Oxygen Not Included. It's crazy how fucking like unwilling he is to acknowledge the media bias against Bernie. Every time there's a picture, I've seen him do this. Every time there's a picture of a news network conveniently leaving Bernie's name out of a leading position in a recent poll, Destiny will look at it and he'll be like, okay, do we know for a fact this is true? Does anyone know if this is edited? Is it possible this is only the case in the online released version rather than the general version? Okay, well, here are conceivably reasons why they might have decided to do it this way. Like, he's latched himself so hard to the anti-Bernie train that he can't, like, acknowledge the possibility of bias. Super fucking weird. Yeah, he only said the framing for the question is weird. Yeah, it's pretty fucking disgusting, honestly. As far as I'm concerned, being unwilling to acknowledge how biased that coverage was is the same as being complicit in its bias. If you're okay with the media being able to decide who gets to be president, exigent of sort of a democratic selection process, then you're anti-democratic. It's just really disappointing. Destiny used to consider himself almost a single-issue voter on campaign finance reform. Now he doesn't care if corporations get to decide who becomes president because he doesn't think that people are smart enough to make their own decisions anyway. Which is, by the way, fascist rhetoric, I should point out. That is not me exaggerating. When you believe that people are too weak and stupid to make their own decisions. I mean, it's either fascist or monarchist, so... Yeah, that was a really good bit when he was palling around with Mike Enoch over their shared disdain for democracy and communists. That was a good one right there. I could feel the country moving in a better direction for that one. I'm waiting for Destiny to go mask off, actually. He's not going to go mask off. This is not a mask. This is just what he believes. Destiny is just super fucking jaded, and he... if only everyone was as smart as him. And he doesn't, like, care anymore. He doesn't think that democracy can be used to bring about good results. It's just about manipulating the process behind the scenes. Of course you could, Lily. That's my position. I agree that people in modern American society are fucking stupid and act contrary to their interests. That's the whole concept of Marxian ideology wrapped up in a nutshell. The people don't know what's in their best interest because they've been lied to. Destiny doesn't care about them having been lied to. Like, that's not his concern. Destiny just sees them, like, not acting in, like, good interest, and then just back off, and he's like, whoop, well, guess democracy doesn't work. Smug smile. Now, Radical Reviewer, the crux of the Destiny shift to the right was the Hassan drama. It was 100% the Hassan drama. Not Coffin and Johnson. Well, Somniostatic, let's hope that when I get into my 30s, I have the right opinions so that I don't say anything too stupid. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! We don't have to do this boss fight now, but we're going to. Folks. Sick-ass music. Fuck, I had to adjust my glasses. Doing this before the nail upgrade. So much health to get through. Kui! Hey! Chill! Hey, don't fucking step on me. You fucking chill. There's never any time to heal in this fight anyway, so you might as well just spend all of your soul fucking attacking. Yes! Now there's time to heal. But I'm not going to. Nice! First try. Honorable opponents. You'll notice that when I fought them, they didn't expel any orange gas when I attacked them. And the reason for that is because they're not corrupted by the radiance, the same as the other enemies are. Also, hey, the serfs, or I assume Lance. I should just call you Lance, probably. What's Destiny's take on climate change? Destiny has recognized that there is no way capitalism can address climate change, so rather than explore possible opportunities to capitalism, he's just gone full doomer and said, well, nothing we can do about it now. Unironically. There we go. Just wanted to get that fight out of the way. And now that we've killed their leader, the Mantis tribe respects us. See? Look, they bow. Look, they're little babies. Yeah, Weasley, little liar. Colossal TM. Have you played Jumping Flash? No, I don't know what that is. Who does Destiny support for the DNC nomination? Probably like fucking Buttigieg or something, I don't know. No, I don't think Destiny said he believed the allegations against Bernie were real. I don't know if he covered it that extensively. Yeah, the Surfs TV. Yeah, she had her first, like, big video game stream the other day. I'm very, very happy for her. They, her, the Surfs TV, I think, probably. He supports Warren? Okay. Fuck. Isn't there like a fucking treasure chest somewhere here? Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, Warren and Klobuchar. Yeah, he's taking the New York Times fucking endorsement. Is it fair to describe your idea of a transitional state to be a democratic socialist one? Yeah, democratic market socialist, yeah. It's my jam. Yeah, Lily, without any further context, just saying the people have been lied to doesn't really distinguish between a leftist and an Alex Jones fan. Subbing before I got to bed, every time I think about this recent Destiny shit, I become more a proponent of violence, in Minecraft, of course, against dumbass lib dweebs like him. Ah, but don't you see? By engaging in violence, you are only proving that your ideas cannot stand up to scrutiny in the free marketplace of ideas. Haha. Hoo-hoo, haha. Vaush, you're going on Chapo? No, I'm asking if I can go on Chapo. I emailed them. I'm not going on Chapo. Or at least not yet. Do you worry leftish people have gone right from Destiny's debates? Yeah, he's definitely pulled people back. Bob A with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, my man. How do you feel about the Binding of Isaac? Personally, I feel like it's a perfection of the roguelike genre. Yes, the Binding of Isaac Rebirth is probably like the purest roguelite there is in existence. I think it's a masterpiece of a game. An absolute masterpiece, and I cannot wait for what is it called, Revelations, for the next one to come out. I cannot wait. I am so excited for Revelations to come out, and I'll play it on stream. Rotful with the $5. Hey comrade, I'm an ex-PGW fan who's brought over to the left by ContraPoints. I'm wondering if you've read the Communist Manifesto and if you think it's an essential part of understanding the left. I have read the Communist Manifesto. I don't believe it's essential to understanding the left, no. The Communist Manifesto should be placed in the context in which it was written. It was a call to action for 19th century, for 19th century factory workers and unionists. It's relevant only in that it sort of projects a historical understanding of the time and also gives you a understanding of the fervor with which these people acted, the intense call to action, the sort of broader socio-political context of the dichotomy, between the workers and the owners back then. But in terms of like it being relevant to understanding modern theory, I don't really think so. Not really. It's a fun read though, Required viewing for everyone who thinks Destiny has steamrolled the left. Michael Alberts, Ben Burgess, and even the Dest. Okay, the Michael Alberts one, if I'm remembering it correctly, I think went to Destiny. I think Destiny looked kind of like a fool in the Ben Burgess debate. I still haven't seen your discussion with Harkdan and Destiny. I'm looking forward to watching that one, for sure. Have I played Enter the Gungeon? Yes, I have. Sake Tanuki with the $5. I don't like Kyle Kalinske, and I'm not surprised he's doubling down on his bad Tulsi takes. Oh, I didn't know he was a Tulcel. No, Kyle! Kyle, no! Favorite gun in Enter the Gungeon? I don't know, I haven't played it in like a year. Fuck you. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I thought Kyle didn't like Tulsi. I'm pretty sure just today I was browsing his feed and I saw him shit-talking Tulsi. Am I wrong? Wait, honey? Possibly the Surfs TV. I was more aggressive a Destiny fan at the time, so maybe I need to like rewatch it. Oh, he suggested she should be Bernie's VP. Oh, okay. Wait, how... Wait, I want to get... Gimme! Okay, wait, here we go. I'm an idiot. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Thank you! That's very, 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 very kind of you. Not that, you know, I'm any stranger to your kindness. Either he's making bad interpolations of our positions, like most of the toll cells, would make him an idiot, or he's trying to hedge his bets with his followers, which makes him a coward and an idiot. Yeah? Can't really disagree? I really don't like Tulsi Gabbard. The weird fucking Modi-tied, you know, cultist-adjacent, anti-interventionalist in a way that weirdly promotes the interests of anti-American powers candidate. Vieira with 20 pesos make a vid to explain anarchism to us dummies. I'm not the best person to do that, but yeah, I can... Oh wait, shit. I'll give it a shot sometime. Hold on. You forgot about me? I knew you would. Everyone always forgets about me. Who are you? Your face, you're so... I'm sorry. I got lost. I don't know how I ended up here. You came to rescue me, Bretta. The girl that everyone just ignores. Sorry. When I look at your face, I can hardly... I just can't believe you came all the way down here to rescue me. I didn't think anybody... sorry. I mean, thank you. I mean, I better go. Back to the town, I better get home. Alright, good luck. Good luck out there. Little baby. Ugh, sorry. I have seen it, Brazilian Jew, yeah. Though I haven't really commented on it publicly. He probably likes her because she's anti-war. Bernie Sanders is anti-war enough, don't you think? I mean, don't you think Bernie Sanders already has enough anti-war juice inside of him to sort of, you know, to get the whole, you know, the process through? Who do you want for Bernie's VP? Well, the Warren would have been the best choice 3 weeks ago, but, now it's not really tenable. I want a Yang VP. I want Yang. Just go full populist. Vanta Hawk, I never said Tulsi is my least favorite candidate, did I? Yeah, Hillary VP. True. Sake Tanuki, the $5. My biggest gripes with her is that she's inherently inauthentic. She says enough to make people assume she has certain positions, but doesn't actually have those or state them. You know, another big thing for Tulsi that a lot of people have apparently just glossed over is the fact that Tulsi Gabbard is a homophobe. She actually, like, didn't she, if I remember, she actually pushed for a constitutional amendment to prevent gay marriage? Am I remembering this correctly? Can someone amend my thoughts? It's something in that ballpark. Was a homophobe? Did she really come around on that? She disavowed all that shit? Okay, did she disavow that shit before or after she was in the public eye running for the presidency? Sorry, Caius, I'll have to get to it when I get to it. She claims to have disavowed in 2012. Okay, okay. She has high ratings from LGBTQ groups, please stop. I get triggered by the phrase, please stop, so... Really gets me going. Really gets me throbbing. This isn't a good look. It's only for an hour. Yeah. Stop, 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 stop. I wonder if in our next discussion with Sargon we can get him to rage out. Thoughts on AOC 2024-2028? Well, of course I would support an AOC presidency. God, can you fucking... The fucking rad lib dream. The rad lib dream would be the AOC Ilhan Omar fucking back-to-back tag team duo special. That would be, oh man, that would be fucking incredible. They'd never win. There's no way two women of color, one of who is hated as much as Ilhan, could ever win the presidency, but still. Holy shit, Numbered with the tier 4 sub. Thank you. Been looking for a while, thought I should support as I really like your content. Hey, fuck yeah, comrade. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much for making the choice to support me. I really appreciate it. Please enjoy your fancy pants yellow name. You're beautiful, you're gorgeous. I assume. I have no reason to believe otherwise. And, yeah, be well. Thank you. I look forward to seeing your yellow name in chat more, if possible. Do libs like Omar, though? I don't know. Omar gets quite a bit of attention on Twitter. Sake Tanuki with the $5. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, nice, for putting me down here for no reason. The $5. Her Medicare for All Plus plan is actual hot garbage. If we keep private supplemental plans in, they'll either cover nothing and be pointless, or Medicare for All will be lowered to the ground or bankrupted. Yeah, okay. So I see a lot of misinformation on this, and I want to clarify why Medicare for All. Okay, so here's a talking point. So you're at the dinner table. It's Thanksgiving. Your fucking rapist of an uncle asks you to pass the gravy, and he looks over at you, and from his dead, beady eyes, he says, "Who are you important?" For president. And then you look at him, and you say, "Oh, I'm for Bernie Sanders. I really like Medicare for All." And he's like, and then he shits and throws up, and then he says, "What's wrong with public option? Just I want to keep my insurance. I'll keep my insurance. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with public option? What's wrong? Bill Clinton, 22. No, 13, 54. Pass the hot sauce." So, say you're having this conversation, this exact conversation, as we all have. The reason why, I'm sorry. The reason why, it's unrealistic, because if you have a fat, rapist, dipshit uncle or whatever, not fat, body positivity, it doesn't matter, they can be skinny too, they would probably be a MAGA hat. But, all the same, when you find yourself in this conversation, the reason why it's important to support Medicare for All is because if you have a public option, that is to say, so a public option is when the government puts out its own healthcare plan. Hyena, I'm gonna fucking ban you. If you unironically act woke scoldy, you don't get to, just because it's body politics. I'm kidding, shut up. Yeah, okay. A public option just means the government has their own healthcare plan. Public option. It's an option. It's public. See, public, government, option is there. Cool. Medicare for All, however, also known as single-payer healthcare, eliminates all private insurance and leaves only the government plan, which you must sign up for. And it is of course free at the point of transaction. It gets paid for by your taxes. Essentially, it's the same as having no healthcare plan. You just always have access to healthcare. Again, makes sense. Why do you want to get rid of everyone's private insurance rather than simply adding in a government option? Essentially, this isn't accurate, bruh. Yes, it is. Nothing that I'm saying right now is inaccurate. If you have any corrections, than list them, but... The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it I find myself hesitant to descend. Is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back? I don't know, my dude, but I love you. So anyway, why do we support single payer, eliminating all private insurance and only having a government option that everyone must be enrolled for, versus public option, which is just you keep the private insurance, but also if you want, you can enroll in the government plan. The reason for this is because so keep in mind the extent to which the insurance industry has ties in Washington right now. Keep in mind how many of our policies are influenced by the lobbying of healthcare and insurance professionals. What will inevitably happen in a public option in this country, with the free reign corporations have to influence policy, is that the government-run option will be pathetic. It will be underfunded. It will be underserved. It will be selective, in its affordability and in its range of access. It will be cut down to such an extent that it will not be meaningful competition with the pre-existing private insurance. It also doesn't really fix the broader problem, which is that most people get their insurance through their companies. Meaning that if you aren't okay with your business, if you aren't okay with the job you're working for right now, or the job you're currently working at, you can't fucking leave, because if you do, you also lose your medical coverage, because it's tied to your job. The way our system works now guarantees, A, that there is no way to mitigate the harm insurance companies do to the general public without the abolishment of insurance companies in general, or the abolition, and B, that there is no way for a public option to succeed if it is being funded by the same people who are beholden to the interests of private insurers. Yeah, companies will use it as a bargaining chip. What will inevitably happen is that the public option will be underfunded and shit, and eventually conservatives will say, hey, nobody's using this public option. I guess the free market really was a better solution after all. Ho, ho, ho. And then, they'll cut it, and we'll be right back where we begin with. Kraut made a video criticizing Medicare for All for the possibility of it leading to the government wanting to regulate what people can eat and drink. Is this a valid concern? He used the New York soda ban and Japanese weight limits as examples? No. The Japanese weight limits are a product of long-held cultural discrimination against fat people. It's why there are so few fat people in Japan. Also, they have better diets than we do, generally speaking. And the New York soda ban, the New York soda ban was about, it wasn't, wait, what were the provisions of the New York soda ban? This has nothing to do with the medical industry. This was just Bloomberg making an effort to try and make the place healthier, which I disagree with. I don't agree with this ban or whatever. I think that maybe sin taxes could be warranted. It would save the government money right now if we were to ban all unhealthy food or whatever. But we don't do it because that wouldn't get, because politicians that voted for that shit would see widespread condemnation and criticism, so it's not going to happen. I don't know what that has to do with the... What, so he thinks that because now the government runs the hospitals and healthcare, then all the politicians are going to suddenly start, like, destroying all the cheeseburgers and fast food chains or something? I don't find that a convincing argument. The NHS is pretty fucking strong in England, and I don't see their government making, like, insane efforts to keep their population healthy. Also, look, friend! The DW3, your candidate is Bernie Sanders. I'm normally quite perceptive. You I underestimated, though I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise then that you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If, knowing the truth, you would still attempt a role in Howlness perpetuation, seek the graven ash and the mark that would grant to one such as you. DIY HRT is probably not a good thing and is not safe. As tempting as it may sometimes be, I recommend you take, a doctor's advice before making significant hormonal changes to your body. What the fuck is that accent? I am not a fucking voice actor. See, guys? We are not the Hollow Knight. That's the Hollow Knight. This is the fucking Hollow Knight. This Chad? Okay, we're not going to be able to access the other section of this place for a little while. Can we get a real voice actor in here, please? Yeah, we need the Critical Role cast over here. Okay, guys. Are we the reincarnation of the Hollow Knight? No. Would you like... Is it finally time? Would chat like me to explain the lore of Hollow Knight? Y'all are cute. There are some parts of it I'm going to leave out for now, so that I can more dramatically reveal them later. But for now, hold on. Have you brought me another nail to be honed? Leave it on the ground to return later. You're still breathing. Oh, thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. Not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, then you've come to the right bug. Your own nail is in quite a sorry state. It's obviously not one of mine. Still, anything can be refined with enough effort and skill, even that broken blade. If you'd like, I could reforge your nail. It'll make the blade far more deadly. Yes. As you wish. I'll get to work then. There we go. The reforging is complete. I've honed your nail's edge. You'll find it much stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its strength against your foes. Nails? Why do they have nails as weapons? It's just what they call their swords. Anyway, it's time. It's time, it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time. Two-shot these lads now. Is it a sword or a spear? It's a sword. It's just a very, very simple sword. Fuck you. Anyway, Hollow Knight. A long time ago, there was a king. The king was very wise, and the king was very, very strong. And the king, you know, didn't particularly like being the only, you know, intelligent-minded entity in the vicinity. You see, his people, not really his, we'll talk about that later, but his populace, the people who lived here, these bugs, they were mindless. They were unintelligent. They were uncivilized. They were just feral. They were animals, essentially. But the king was wise and intelligent, and with his great strength and renown, he imbued in this place, in Hollow Nest, you might call it an aura, a propensity towards intelligence. And he built a tremendous kingdom, an enormous kingdom called Hollow Nest. And it was the greatest place the wanderers of that world had ever seen, the most beautiful, the most prosperous, the most wealthy, the most technologically advanced, the most spectacular civilization that had ever been wrought upon the world. And it was wrought upon the barren, you know, the barren corpse of an environment, no less. This place wasn't really, you know, fertile ground for civilizational developments. We'll see it later, but outside of Hollow Nest, on the surface, torrent blizzards rage against the city, and further deep, the Deep Nest contains beasts yet unconquered by the armies of Hollow Nest, who to this day fight against its outermost walls. But all good things can't last forever, you know. Hollow Nest was a kingdom, and it was controlled by the king, but its delegations and rule were, as all kingdoms are, you know, split amongst many, you know, constituencies, individuals of great renown within Hollow Nest. And a problem eventually came to vex the king. You see, there are finite limitations on the extent to which the available technology and development of this place afford him upward growth. There are limits, you know. He's interested in going further, and he's scared because deep below his kingdom, deep below his palace, which is far below this city, the City of Tears that we're now currently walking around, he found something scary. He found the Void. A limitless, abyssal outreach of blackish, brackish tar, stretching on as far as the eye can see, endlessly in every direction, from which ungodly horrors writhed. The Void at the bottom of the world. A black pit that, if not tamed by light, seethes over, writhes out, and engulfs that which is in the vicinity. And it was growing, and it was spreading. Not physically. The actual lake of the Void wasn't bubbling up, but the abyss itself was churning beneath his kingdom. It was a power he felt a need to conquer, because an unwariness and an ignorance of this power he knew would mean the downfall of his kingdom. So he began to experiment. And soon his experimentations became, well, not just a you know, a fanciful attempt to keep at bay the mysteries of the night, but a necessity, because Hollow Nest was beset by another problem, and one far more severe at that. Hollow Nest was beset by the Radiants. You see, the bugs aren't meant to be intelligent, sapient, civilized. This isn't their natural state. It is a state imposed upon them, that light, by the will of the king. And as such, it is only natural that they find themselves susceptible to influences which would seek to bring them back to the state in which they had found themselves previously. The radiance, an infection of the mind, traveling from bug to bug, depriving them of wit, reason, intellect, and personality, reducing them to a hive mind, bringing them back to what they once were. The orange goop. That orange goop. Or we can find another enemy. That orange goop. That creature would have once been a citizen of this place, you know. Rather menacing looking one, but no, a citizen nonetheless. Don't forget about the mods. We'll post hoc that in. Hold on. Right now I'm trying to remember where to go. Oh shit, my friend who got me into Vaush died on Sunday night? He went for I Shred for Satan in the chat? Wait, I remember I Shred for Satan. Holy shit. Cordy McCourts, I'm really, really sorry to hear that, comrade. I hope that your friend rests in peace. I'm trying to remember how the fuck to get out of here. Jump from the elevator? Oh, right, jump from the elevator. Right. Platforms. Yeah, okay. Now I remember. Sorry. You know, you concentrate on the lore, and you forget, you know, to keep track of your surroundings. There we go. Anyway, see? This would have been a citizen of Hollownest. It is a citizen of Hollownest. That's armor it's wearing. That blue plate on its shoulder. That's a nail it's wielding. The orange infection inside of it is just that. A plague, a contagion. That, once inside of you, compels you to submit to a hive mind. A hive mind controlled by a creature of power comparable to that of the kings. The Radiance. The king saw his kingdom crumpling. This was an entity he couldn't fight. It was a contagion. It couldn't be contained through normal means. It wouldn't just move through coughs or sneezes. Just thoughts between creatures, proximity, contact would cause the disease to spread. Sometimes it would emerge almost without provocation. It was a plague designed to break Hollownest and break the king. But the king knew the power of the void. The void was all-encompassing. The void was the power at the heart of the world. The void was greater than anything above it, anything that came before it, and anything that should come after it. And he devised a plan. He would fashion a being from the void. A being with no conscience, no emotion, no independent reason, no thoughts, no analysis, no analytical abilities. Void. An empty vessel. And this creature would take within it the radiance. This creature would absorb the thought contagion that was ravaging his world. And would lay imprisoned until the end of time in eternal torment with no respite. And that is the sacrifice of the Hollow Knight, whose statue we just saw in the courtyard. He was that vessel. He absorbed the radiance inside of him. He took into his limitless black void of a soul all the thought contagion, all the disease, all the plague of the radiance. And he failed. He was an imperfect vessel. And now, here, right here, where you see his head, he sleeps in the Temple of the Black Egg, chained to obelisks, meant to contain him, even as he writhes at the power within him, and he is leaking. He was not able to contain the radiance. It was a delaying tactic, no more. You are another such one of those experiments. You, after thought to have been a failed experiment by the king, were tossed aside, and you, after wandering the world for an imperceptibly long time, have, almost by instinct, returned to this place to fulfill the function for which you were designed. You will stop the Radiance, as the Hollow Knight couldn't. And that's basically the story. Now, there's a lot of very specific, very this, that, or the other stuff, but that's the general gist of the story. You are here to correct the mistakes made by the king and made by the Hollow Knight, to be the true perfect vessel, one capable of actually holding within the Radiance. You are here as a martyr to absorb all of the misery and suffering of the Hollow Knight, but to do his job better than he could. It has been a very, 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 very long time, of course. Yeah. Has been a very, very, very long time since you, the vessel, have been here in Hollow Nest. Because when you escaped that place, when you escaped Hollow Nest and wandered the world, this was a functioning, thriving civilization. The last thing you saw before the king tossed you back was the Hollow Knight, the one memorialized in the statue in the courtyard, being taken away by the king. Last thing you got to see. And now, the king is dead. Hollow Nest is dead. Scant few creatures retain their intellect. One of the only remaining creatures that knows what has transpired is the queen. The queen, like the king, is a transcendent creature. We'll see her, eventually. Give me my map, man! No, Lone Cat, I think animation is going to keep getting better for us. She's transcendent, but is she gay? She's totally gay. Vaush, what about the bug in the red dress? You mean Hornet? Not much is known about Hornet. Actually, lore is very deliberately vague on her because she's going to be getting a sequel soon. Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Trotting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I'm eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievements so far? Yes. What's the world look like? Nice, nice. Cool, super cool. Haha, super cool. Hey! Hey, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you splashing me. I've had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I am Zoth the Mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's going to happen! Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly fall from above. No wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. So is the mindless drone thing taking effect everywhere or just within the kingdom? The Radiance seems to be contained within the kingdom. As to the state of bugs outside of the kingdom, it's unknown. It is known, however, that there are travelers who have visited this place after the fall of Hollow Nest who did not come from Hollow Nest, suggesting that there are intelligent beings that exist outside of this place. Nice job, dude. Thoughts on girls who have dogs eat them out? Take the dog pill, my dude. All girls want to fuck dogs. We just can't compete with the Chad Bruno knot cock. The knotted doggy dick is just too much for most femoids to ignore. Why aren't bugs like Zote and the map guy affected? They will be, eventually, New Mosaic. Not in the not in the game. In the game, they're fine or whatever. Yeah, I have Colossal TM. I think in a book about Quirrell going outside the kingdom or something, it's revealed that outside the kingdom bugs are still mindless. Not all of them. Not all of them. But yes, I think there are. I think most bugs are mindless in this world. Only a lucky few are granted sentience. Got in the dream whale? No, we'll get there. We'll get there. Hold on. Hold up, comrades. We'll get there. Hold on. Do you take on that void goop later in the game? Everything I have described to you, we will see and experience in great detail, friends. Nothing to worry about. What is the player character, a bug? Yep, you are a bug. I don't want to have sex with dogs. Yes, you do, Triana. Don't lie to me, Triana. Triana, why are you lying? What? But yes, given enough time, everyone in this place, except us, would eventually succumb to the Radiance. Unless there are some immunities of which I am not aware. We just got ourselves a lift to the Forgotten Crossroads, boys. What's the incel nickname for dog chads? Bruno. Oops. I don't remember this area. Sweet! What do you mean when you say better than America in the title? I'm saying that Hollow Knight, the game, is better than America, the country. How do you deal with people who use the why label yourself, why be a girl, why not just be a feminine man argument to try and delegitimize trans and queer people? Because I don't want to. Like, just, like, why? Because I get to choose. That's it. It's a non-argument. Like, you can be, like, that's such a stupid fucking argument. That'd be like, oh, hey, son, we notice you've been saying you're gay. Why do you have to be gay? Can't you just be kind of straight, but like maybe a little more feminine? Maybe like you think boys are a little cute too? Like, no. Also, it presupposes the idea that gender equals sex, which it of course does not. If gender did not equal sex, which it does not, then the statement would be nonsensical. God, the fucking combat and everything in this game flows so well. Yeah, it's a legitimate argument for gender abolitionism, but only in, like, the long run. Who do you think the hardest boss is? Well, the hardest boss would be doing absolute radiance with no damage, with no nail upgrades, right? I mean... Hello, Bugman. Oh my goodness. I had no idea it was so late. Man, time really flies when you're playing this game. Hold on.